gotta say a damn thing. But girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low. And I can get more than this, girl, it's true. But I only did one time, yeah.
Hey, Paul, get the strap.
Hey. I ain't tripping no niggas, I'm doing my dance. I done spit my heart out like a motherfucking fan. Hit on my jewel on my neck like a cooler. This gas that I smoke in these papers exclusive. Spent racks on my chain and 2 bands on my hands. I ain't tripping no niggas, I'm doing my dance. Before no one in the wood, known in the hood. Pole in my bag and I wish a bitch would. Stepping on shit so they call me a giant. This chopper gon' sing in this bitch, he keep Wyatt. These fatal too white, I can't step in the mud. Niggas on demons outside with them slug. Know some things that be on it, they kill over drugs. Rah, rah, that's the sound of the drum. I know you gon' run, but your ass can't hide. Switch out my wigs, 30 inches to bob. Cherry bear, do my nails, stay my shit to the gods. Put the best on my losses, I'm beating the odds.
I ain't tripping no niggas, I'm doing my dance. I done spit my heart out like a motherfucking fan. Yeah, I'm trapping on all they gon' name it shit.
I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. Bitch, I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. Gas station T with some sweats in the chain. I'm the hardest rap bitch that you know with my name. Not in competition with you bitches. They lanes me and sis in the car and we switching through lanes. My little hoe, he ain't slurp me, he eating the box. Know I'm that bitch, so just give me the props. Bitches ain't shit, they gon' fuck on the ops. They calling the cops. And I really be grinding, my ice really shining. Want me to perform and you dropping deposits. These bitches be bitter, no money, no wallet. We don't live the same, bitch, I walk in my closet. Daughter, father tripping, he causing a problem. He try me again and I might have to offer, but never miss shit. They the first ones to cross you. Be next running shit in this bitch like a boss do.
I ain't tripping no niggas, I'm doing my dance. I done spit my heart out like a motherfucking fan. Yeah, I'm trapping on all they gon' name it shit.
I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. Bitch, I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. They say next where you been at. I been stacking this bread up like good tracks. These bitches below me like 4 flats. Bring the smoke up to you like a door dash. I'm on the mission, I'm grinding. You rappers be pussy, you working. Touch down on the bed, take a trip to the islands. I'm styling. Diamonds be shining, they hitting this bitch. You would thought we was boxing. Popping my shit in this bitch and you know it. I'm geeked in the motherfucker. Smoking the leaf in the VIP section, these groupies gon' fuck if I tell it to them. I just want the money, these niggas be funny, ain't cuffing them up, but he top of something. I'm pushing his face in my pussy, he suck from the back while I'm rolling the wood or something. I wish a bitch would something. Catch me out, we gon' fight or I'm shooting something. Money long on this bitch like a rule or something. Get my neck hella drip like a pool or something. Stop gassing these bitches, that's tough on the gram. I done spit my heart out like a motherfucking fan. She the type they won't fight, but a face to her friends. Bitches ain't shit, they gon' fuck on your mans. Bitch.
What it do? What it do? RY and Envy, all that other stuff or whatever. You guys
What's
saw the
up?
title. What up? You
What
guys saw
up?
the title, so it's really coming from the live from yesterday. And I know I made y'all watch it 19 times to see if I heard Tracy deaths, whatever. Okay, great. Now that's over with. Trust me, when I say something's about today or yesterday's live, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna sit here and watch the whole damn thing. What up, BB darling? You see, smash it. I never saw smash it in somebody else's name. And there's no trolling, it's just straight smash it. So,
Smash
shout
it.
out to, YouTube, Streets of Wars, Belize, Trip to the Moon, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I support it all.
Oh yeah.
So basically I don't know why I put like the most important thing at the beginning of my title, because I know it's going to take people a while to get in here because, y'all aren't really sitting around waiting for the show to start. You know what I mean? What's up,
Mm-hmm.
Cosmic Girl? Hey,
Hey,
Cosmic Girl,
Cosmic Girl.
Thank you for participating in the comments below the video. I always appreciate that. So I did write back to you. Um, So basically, let's see. So there were some things that we figured out, not figured out, that we learned, and I did say something at the end because we were actually looking for the receipts. We were looking for like a reference point, stuff that came out of people's mouths, or on a community wall or whatever. So I think that we've
Mhm.
gathered all those things. One of the main things we were talking about, like what Ness was talking about with quote unquote striking channels. And she made a revelation yesterday about her and Lemon. And
Mhm.
people have to realize, I always say, like, you don't know what somebody says behind the scenes to be able to get over what they get over. So you don't know if they're trolling. You don't know if they decided to make a different type of amends, whatever. But as YouTube viewers, not knowing behind the scenes, we just have to go with what we saw, what we heard. Oh, what's
Right.
up, Lil Mama Obama? Sorry about that. What's up, Arts and Crafts? So that's all I'm going off of, what we heard. And, and then we can take it from there. Because obviously, you guys know at the 5 o'clock show, we want to see what happens in the night because of this effery. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so there's a lot, but as I said, wait for some people to get in here. So I'll jump like topics because I really, really, really want to go over that Ness, striking Lemon, allegedly, because basically I think we learned something about that, and it'll be really,
Yeah.
really interesting because I think half the people believe it and half the people won't, but you got to take people for their word. What's up, Rare Treasure? Thank you for continuing to be a member. I haven't seen you a little bit. Hopefully you're doing okay. So anyway, is there anything that popped out to you yesterday? I know that we were talking about, like, I know we saw Shakim put up that what he put up something in Lemon's chat about teeth, and then he broke down his investments or whatever to the beef sector. We're definitely going to talk about that. But also in the description or in my title, I also put YouTube loyalty is on mute. And I want people to realize it doesn't necessarily matter what our relationship is. There's something happens where I'm a little bit off. I have to look into it. And Lolo and I are tight. That's my friend. I'll always, look out for her. And, I'll always look out for her. And it's going to be what it is. But at the same time, like, I don't like yes people my damn self in my own life. You know what I'm saying? So I really got to find out what's going on because when I shut down my own panel to people, on others' behalves, because people don't want to be together or whatever it is. Very rarely do I do that, but that's Lolo. She's been my managing mod for a long time. Let me see something real quick. Audio went out. Okay. Do you guys hear me okay? Because I got a message. Oh, okay, okay. RY, your audio. Okay. Is your
There we
audio
go.
good?
Yep. We good now.
Okay. Um, Basically I was talking about like the Lolo thing. Like
Mhm.
no matter okay, thank you y'all for the number one. So what I mean by that is like I don't like yes friends. So I really want to see what's going on because if I shut down my panel to certain accommodation, which we
Mhm.
will talk about the fact that there's no protection plans, there's nothing I can do about what happens on my panel, and it's basically a Mo 3 sector style panel. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mhm.
come up here, you get your shit off, you dust yourself off, and we keep it moving. There's no hard feelings. This is the internet. I'm sure you guys aren't going to fight in person or these people,
Right.
unless you
Right.
go to the reality show.
Yeah, that's
The,
interesting.
we'll call it bunk bed gate.
Bunk bed gate. Okay.
Bunk, bunk bed gate. I asked Levin. I said, if I even was hypothetically to agree to the reality show, I said, do I have to sit in a bunk or do I have to sleep in a bunk bed?
Mm,
you know so I will be asking Lolo about that, and the reason why is
okay.
I did see other people's concerns, and other people's concerns basically were like, I thought that you weren't going to be in the presence of just Krista ever again.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I close off my platform on behalf of somebody else, and you do something completely different on another platform, what's the point? Like,
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's very
um
true.
Little Mama Obama, where's Lolo? Speaking of that, oh wait, my baby little Mama. Hey, where is Lolo? Speaking of that, shout out to I came for the Lolo, Cerrito Binary, my twin. Okay, you said, and at least I got a confession out of BBW.
BBW.
She's
She's
psycho.
psycho. Wow.
Yeah, I think
How
we
did you
had that.
get that?
Yeah, I think we had that confession a long time ago without her saying it. I think that we came up. Here, let me come closer to you. I think we decided that a long time ago because she didn't have to tell us that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she said, "Don't mention my name," and she went
Mm,
crazy on me or whatever,
right.
which was it is what it is.
Stupid.
If you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna do it more. I told her she'll be in the title tomorrow just because I might not even talk about her, but she's gonna be in the damn title. Okay. Uh, but anyway, I'm sick of BBW. Well, you know what? She talked too much. You're definitely not alone. And what's
Yeah.
up, Sour Patch? I
Hey,
appreciate all
Sour
the
Patch.
wonderful emojis and all that good stuff. But we're also going to talk about, as I said, the Lolo thing. And then Shakim showed a couple things. I told you about that. We're going to look at that.
Yes.
But let's get right into. mm, what do they want to hear about first?
Mm,
Shakim?
yeah, we about to go ahead and do that.
Okay, okay. So yesterday I was kind of I was surprised, right?
Hmm.
Um Shakim got in the chat, right? And he said that he was exposing Femme Noire's cash out.
Cash App.
Now I'm
Yep.
not quite. What was the? Do you remember what the like objective was in doing that? I'm not
I,
sure what you got out of
I
that.
can't
Maybe
remember what I can't remember what caused that comment, but something was said, and Shakim caught wind of it, and he just went berserk in the chat, and he was like, "Some." I want to say he said something along the lines of, "The more you say my name, or the more you lie on me, or something like that, I'm going to release more receipts." And then he said, "As a matter of
right.
fact, I'll release your cash app. Be right back." And I ain't think
Hey,
nothing else of it.
Hey,
Who's that?
Davna, good to see you again. I'm
Devna.
glad to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, Davna's in the building. Let's go. I appreciate that. Um,
So
but
that's kind of
yeah,
where that stemmed from.
but was it random to you? Because when he jumped in the chat and said that, I was like, what made him so angry with Fem? I don't know. Like maybe
I think
because she was
because it's
announced as the plus one.
yeah, and then too, he has this thing with the finesser. So I think no matter who said what, he would have went to that community wall and showed something else. It just he has an issue with the finesses at this moment. So I can't remember exactly what specifically she said that led up to it, but I know that they were going back and forth in the chat.
Yeah. So basically, what the main thing I wanted to say about that also is
Hmm.
speak a little bit about this more. Um, we all have an opportunity here to like do a legitimate business. Like
Hmm.
register your business, register this YouTube as a minority owned small business so that one day down the road you can get grants and stuff like that. But under a business name, if somebody can look you up and you've paid into the treasury, you paid your state funds, you've LLC, you've done everything that you need to do, these people are going to feel a little bit more
Hmm.
about donating because I saw a lot of people in the chat and stuff like, hey, this is why I don't support content creators because all of a sudden my cash app or whatever will end up on a community wall.
Yeah, I saw that a couple of times in your chat last night. Coming from this is
I
why
was
I
like,
don't support, and this is why I'm just like, yikes.
and I believe people were saying it this morning as well at YTC's.
Hmm.
So as I'm saying, if you get your ducks in a row, like people are going to be more willing to help, like, because all these, alleged scams and all this other stuff. Because as of right now, like you're just donating to a virtual space. But if you're helping out a minority owned small business, obviously that gives people more of a purpose to,
Right.
give you their hard working, Jesus Christ. I can't
The
talk today.
hard
Hard
earned
earned
money.
money, something like that. Okay. Um, so anyway, let's go right into, everything, because replay gang is also going to be like, what in the hell are you talking about? Well, you get to the damn point, right?
Right.
Okay. So, I want to show a couple receipts, right? And I don't necessarily mean receipts like I found something amazing. I contacted like the receipts king and queen or whatever of YouTube, but I want to show a couple things because I want to get an idea where this is coming from. And
Okay.
as I said, like, RY and I are very, very objective. It doesn't matter what I feel about you, how I feel about you, anything. If I see something and I need y'all's help, I'm definitely going to present it. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
let's go ahead. Let's go with the receipts, right? So, and the one receipt that I will not put up in this Shakim situation is Femme's actual Cash
Yes.
App. Never.
Please. Yeah.
I'm
Don't do
never, I
that.
would never. Like, that's y'all's personal funds, y'all's personal dealings, has nothing to do with me. If you're willing to take out your hard earned money and donate to somebody, you're not going to see it up on my screen.
Right.
That's just me. Anybody can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a babysitter. I'm not a substitute teacher. If you want to do
Right.
what you do, you do what you do. It didn't come from Envy's platform that I think that you shouldn't have posted this and that. I don't care. I'm just reporting. I don't make the news. I report the news. All right.
Right.
What did Arts and Crafts say? These people hate Ness so much they're willing to cast themselves in a negative light to make a point. I could see that. Oh,
Yeah.
Black Power's in the building.
Hey, Black
We were talking
Power.
about what we talking about. Black Power. I got you. I got you. Came in at the right point. I appreciate it because I want to see what people, where they were found this. So this is what I saw first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I see this was last night, I believe. Yeah, this was last night.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me, like, okay, for the new teeth fund for Vegas, this is a super chat to Lemon from Shakim. And obviously, you can see for the new teeth fund for Vegas. And that's where it starts off at. And I have another couple of receipts to follow up on that. But what do you guys think is what I have my own theory, but what do you guys think is the intention of putting this up there?
Me personally, I'm
Hey,
I'm
fruits of
torn.
hey,
Who's that?
fruit
Fruits of Labor. Hey,
fruits of labor.
welcome.
Yeah. Hey. So
Me
go ahead. You're
personally, I
torn.
think I'm torn. I'm torn, but then I'm not. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Hey, I know y'all miss me and my shenanigans. Here I am. I'm about to be shady. Here's a super chat with a very shady memo attached to it. Um, I just think it's weird for that to specifically say for the new teeth fund for Vegas. Like
Yeah.
that right there in itself, shady times 1,000.
Well, yeah.
So
So
it was
yeah.
one of the
Go
things where I
ahead.
feel like he just wanted to be seen, you know?
Right. My thing is specifically. Let me see what the people are saying because I did ask y'all
See?
to participate. What's this
Oh, let
can't
me
be?
just
I
oh
got you. Shakim is really exposing how much those finessers had his back,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Then we got, hey, Heavy Bear, welcome into the building. So
Okay.
basically, the reason why, hey, Ebony with the IE, appreciate you. The reason why I'm putting this up here is because, like, what do we all have a theory of? What is our suspicion, right? All the time. Have people ever fallen out? Are they running plays? Have they been friends the whole time? I'm not just
Mm-hmm.
talking about Lemon and Shakim, but in my personal opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, I think that
Okay.
this is testing the waters because I think if he just put a regular, hey, I'm popping in to see how Lemon's tooth is looking, or wobbly eye, or that other stuff that he says, that would make sense. But I think
Yeah.
that he put kind of like a humor to it, like a little bit of shade to kind of see what the reception would be. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So,
if I could play, if I were to look at it on the other side of the coin, right? I feel
right.
like then again, maybe Shakim really wasn't testing the waters. Maybe, if Shakim has been dropping all of these receipts, making all of these crazy outlandish statements, And then to send a 4.99, was that 4.99 I think, or a dollar ninety
One
nine
ninety
super
nine.
chat
Yeah.
that said something about for the new teeth fund for Vegas. I don't know if that was testing the waters or if he's just trying to continue to sock it to him as a way
Right.
to say, hey, y'all call me broke, but I'm gonna drop super chats everywhere I see fit to prove a point.
Right. Right. So I don't know
You know?
which one it is, but that's a
Yeah.
question to, kind of put in your mind because I know when we talked about which we'll talk about next with the with Femme Noire's Cash App situation.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that in a second. That's the next thing that's not the next thing I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring up something where Shakim was talking about his investment into the beef sector. And that kind of goes along. What's up, Vibrant? How you
Hey,
doing? So that
Vibrant.
kind of goes along to like the next step. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
so take what I just showed y'all and let's take a look at this because I was breaking this down and I didn't quite get it. Now, if y'all again, if y'all think these are receipts about Shakim, whatever, listen, I want to break this stuff down because I don't damn know. I don't know. You said the receipts are moving the needle because most people don't care. Um, yeah, arts and crafts. That's true. That's true. But let's figure. Let's make sure because quite honestly, people care about something one day and then they hate, then they don't the next day. So
Right.
as of right now, today we care. We
Yeah.
might not care tomorrow. But okay, let's take a look at this. My travel expenses for next vacation equals 1,500. Redirect shares and cash apps. I sent it to Ness $2,000 out of my pocket. For Nesters, shut the f up.
Mm.
So RY, is there any way
Yes.
like how do you break this down? Is he saying like he has invested this much into the beef sector, so therefore he could be here, or he got his
Well,
back turned on the finessers? What do you think about that?
well, me personally, I think that this right here, you know how they say he's broke, and, people got to give him money. He travels and he doesn't have any money, whatever the case may be, right? So I think for him to go to this length, what he's saying is, hey, I had $3,500 to spare. 1,500 went for my travels, and over the course of time, I've given Ness and them $2,000. So who's broke? That's what I'm getting from this.
Wow.
No, I
Okay.
could be
Okay.
looking
That
at
makes
it
sense.
differently.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. And also it could mean, why are you guys turning on me? Why do I feel like you guys are trying to make me an enemy and
Mm-hmm.
not supportive? I can see it from that standpoint. Like, hey, you turned your back on us. You didn't support this and that, whatever. But the thing is, though, is I kind of attach this to going after Femme's Cash App, which I can't. The only reason I'm putting this up, that I'm putting up the lemon thing, is because I can't really understand the Femme part of the thing at all whatsoever. That's how much he spent begging for acceptance. Look at Ebony with the IE.
I think
I
with
knew so.
Fem, honestly, I think with Fem, it's because it's almost one of those situations where if I can get to you, I'm gonna get to the next best thing to you. And we all know Fem and Ness are tight. They're cool.
Right.
So, and we all know that Fem is gonna swing for this. I have seen Fem
Yeah.
go in 50 million chats swinging for Ness. And and so because Fem was in the chat yesterday, chatting. Maybe Shakim felt the need. Hey, I got you here. Now I'm really getting ready to attack you. So I'm waiting for you to say something to me I don't like so I can unleash this Cash App receipt. I
But
think that is so weird though.
what does it prove to show somebody sent you $100? I'm trying. I can't wrap
Honestly,
my mind around that. So let's
to
go
me, the
through
only
this
thing
like
it proves is that
kindergartners
Fem
again
had
for me.
right.
One, okay, I get that. I think you want to be seen. Two, I think you want to let people know what the investment is. But then the fem thing, I
To me,
can't. I
what it
don't know.
proves, is that Fem had $100 to spare. To me, that's all that proves. You
Okay,
know, she had $100 to play around with. If not,
what's
she
up,
wouldn't have
just
sent it.
Roxy?
Hey, just
Yeah,
Roxy.
She said if you're spending that over a year or two, that doesn't people you're oh doesn't mean people you're broke. You're not broke. $2,000 when you're spending 20 here and 20 there over 15 months is not balling.
Exactly. That no, no, no. That's the honest to God truth, though.
Right? It is. It is. Like that's you're right. And literally, the only reason why I showed that is I mean, I hope that Shakim puts on his, what's up, beauty elevation. I hope Shakim kind of follows up on that because but I'm not going to sit here and say it 19 times or whatever. I just want y'all to kind of take it in and be like, why was that the point? I wouldn't care
Yeah.
about damn the receipt to Lemon. I think that's just a test of waters. Like I said, damn the receipt about how much he's invested or whatever. But the Femme receipt, I'll leave that to y'all to kind of figure that out. Black Power says not even close to balling.
Mm-mm. Nah,
Right,
not in 2025, 2026. $2,000
right.
like $2, you know?
Okay, so let me let me talk about hitting my panel at your own risk, right?
Okay.
I don't have, like I said yesterday, I don't have a spreadsheet of this person doesn't like this person, therefore here's the agreement. Or
Not
that
an
person doesn't
Excel.
like that person, so therefore, hey, I can only let this person up for 10
Right.
minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If they say this, I got to drop them, I got to do this, I got to do that. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
know like Tracy might see some shade in that, but it's literally across the board. Now, let me explain very easily. My panel is ran. You guys are used to conversation and hashing things out or whatever, but like my panel is everything goes. It's literally like get on the panel on your own risk. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But I want to clarify this for everybody. If I have an invited guest, if I call you, you call me, there's an event, there's a plan for you to be up there, you have full reign. You can be like,
Right.
well, you know what, Envy, this was supposed to be an interview. And obviously, my interview is going to be, disrupted if this person, fine. But my thing is though, if you hit the panel, I just would like to, make it at its own risk and there's no protection plans. I just really want to nail that down because I don't want it to stem over into me being a part of anybody's narrative, me trying to set somebody up, me trying to get somebody a bum rush or anything
Right.
like that, right? Because again, I do need to know from Lolo. Lolo, I know you're in the clouds, bushes, whatever y'all call it. So make sure like within some of this live, please drop down because I want to see what the hell. Because as I said, like with the no loyalty on YouTube, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm poking that straight at somebody like Lolo. It's knowing how in the hell to operate in the future, based
Mm-hmm.
on trying to take other people's feelings into account. Okay. So
Yeah.
as people come in, I'll go back to these,
Okay.
topics as needed. But what I really want to do is I want to hammer down this Ness thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday when we had the whole interaction, I'm not going to talk about, Ness Dragon or whatever. We know she's wordplay. We know she lights up panels and I appreciate her being here. So we heard that a
Absolutely.
couple times and I rewound it how many times? Six or seven.
Yeah.
So we've heard that to you. Oh, I spoke to you earlier. Gemini, either lady asked to hit the panel yesterday. No, they weren't.
No.
I don't typically ask people to hit the panel because
So okay, let
go
me
ahead.
clarify that, Gemini. She said was either lady asked to hit the panel yesterday. Technically, no. However, Tracy's name was in the title.
Yeah.
So that to me, that's kind of like an invitation, an unspoken invitation to hit the panel. So if anything, Tracy, yeah, because her name was in the title. But formally, were they asked? No.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But I'm glad you mentioned that because yes, if your name's in the title, more than likely I'm hitting the link At the very
Right.
least, at the very least, I'm gonna ask what the hell, what do I have to do with your show or whatever.
Hmm.
So let's go over. Let me see. Let's go over some things about this Ness striking Lemon, right? Because
Okay.
yesterday, as y'all saw in my community wall, or actually in the title, it says Ness didn't strike Lemon. And you're probably like, okay, well, like, are you trying to spin a narrative? Are you trying to like overtake someone's spot as a supporter, whatever? No, I'm not a supporter. I'm a realist. Okay, so we really need to break this down, right? Because everybody is like, if you guys don't think that you make it a topic on a regular basis, that's
Hold on. I hate to
crazy.
cut you off, but
Yeah.
you may want to address this. Gemini said, I'm hearing Envy set her up.
Who? Gemini, what are you talking about? I'm hearing Envy set her up. Set Tracy up?
Now, the thing about that, I'm not quite sure because this was the same thing that was said about Pizarro. Pizarro set her up. Nobody's setting up anybody. So I didn't quite understand that.
The only one that could complain $100 is Femme. It could be that she was helping him out to go to Nesscation when she knew Ness and him were close. Hello, Envy and RY.
Oh wow,
Hey,
I didn't
what's
think
up,
about that. Hey, December
December
baby.
baby?
I didn't think
Yeah,
about
that
that
is
point of view.
true. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I wasn't setting Tracy up, Gemini.
She
You know
said,
what
I
I'm
just left a live where they were saying that Tracy was set up over here yesterday. I may have an idea whose live you were at, but okay.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I don't set people up to hit the panel. Like, this isn't like my house. I'm not like, hey, come over to my home or whatever. And then I shut the door behind you and lock it. This is somewhere you can leave at any time. And I don't know exactly how I set somebody up. What did I say in yesterday's title, Tracy? What did I say in the title?
Um,
Um, how I
Something
set
about
her
what's the
up.
next plan or what's the next move or something.
Well, the reason why I asked what the next move was is because of what happened at Lemons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and damn, what was the next move? What the hell happened? All this stuff kind of runs together
It had
because she
something to do
says,
with the Vegas trip.
um, yeah, I get it, but next move anyway. She wasn't set up.
No, she
Um,
wasn't.
the next move was from Lemon's panel. What the hell happened? She was mad. Did she leave Lemon's panel?
Oh
Um,
no, it was about. She said, if you something about if you make up with Ness, then I'm gonna fall back or I'm not gonna come around
yes,
anymore. Yeah, that's what that was. Gemini said,
yes.
I know the truth. I was asking for others to hear your truth. Got you. Thank you, baby.
Oh shit. Octavius said Lemon terminated
Terminated his
his channel by
what?
making threats. Like the latest channel?
The one
Are
he
you
got now?
talking about?
Octavius.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see.
Wait, you can't say stuff like that.
Yeah,
What?
he popped in here. Yeah, I see he's going live tonight. But he's probably talking about the previous channel. I guess the original backup channel,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
something along
Octavius, you
those
need to be
lines.
more specific. 'Cause I was about to say,
Yeah.
hold on.
You can't list everybody in their narratives. Yeah, you can't list everybody in their narratives because nobody was set up. I was asking a question. Tracy specifically said, hey,
Hmm.
if Lemon's not going to stand, this is what she said. She might feel different today. I'm going by exactly what I heard. Okay. I'm a reporter. Um, she said, hey, Lemon doesn't stand on anything if he lets Ness back up. Right.
Hmm.
And he doesn't have a backbone and that kind of narrative or whatever. And then she said something about like I don't know if she said she wasn't coming back, but she was like, "I'm gonna." No, she said I'm a fallback.
Yeah,
So I
she said
don't know
I'm gonna
what
fall back. Yeah.
she says. She's gonna be. Yeah, she's gonna fall away. Hit the link,
Now,
Octavius. What the hell?
if we were to look at the genesis of this whole setup statement, think about it. Look at patterns. Lemon is the one that started this whole setup thing because Lemon put it out there that pizza set up Tracy. because Tracy was on Pizza's panel and she brought somebody up that Tracy didn't like. So Lemon said, "Yeah, Pizza set her up. Let's do a vote." And people in the chat was voting if Pizza set her up or not. Tracy didn't feel that Pizza set her up. So then to carry that same setup statement from Pizarro to Envy, that's blowing me. I don't
Yeah.
like narratives and like to correct them when possible. That's all. Y'all know I'm always here and know how you run your shows. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, Gemini, definitely. I mean, and I want all of your opinions, Gemini, because
Absolutely.
you're very middle of the road. You're gonna say what you or said. I mean, as long as it's positive criticism, I'm good. That's right, RY. What's Lemon's yellow jacket?
Oh Lord.
I love these troll pages. Um, so basically, I don't think that that was the situation, but Tracy did come in today. I think she was the first person in the chat. I know that she's usually at work at this time until the evening or whatever,
Hmm.
but she dropped down in the chat. So honestly, if somebody gets upset, goes live or whatever, and I will say this, Tracy didn't drag me. Tracy brought concerns, basically saying like, if I come up on the panel, I want to be able to say what I want to say.
Hmm.
Um, just a few things. She didn't drag me. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I went
saying?
back
She
and
just
listened to it too, and I'm just like, oh, she didn't do what I thought she went over there to do.
Yeah, she just
So
raised her concerns and that's it. So I don't have a
yeah.
problem with that at all whatsoever. Like, honestly, if I'm annoyed and I can't talk on your panel, which I understand it was chaotic or whatever, I'm going to go to my channel and talk about it
Ain't
anyway.
that what they say anyway? Go to your own panel, say what you gotta say.
Yep, exactly. So let's see here. Let me see. I got these timestamps. We're going to go back.
Hold on, you said Tracy was
Unfortunately,
over here tonight and dropped in the chat?
yeah. She was the first person in the chat. She said that it's right here.
Let me see. I will be in and
Just
out.
say,
Okay. See, now do you think that if Tracy felt set up, she'll drop that in the chat and say that?
right, no.
I would just love
Yeah,
to
yeah,
spin a
yeah.
narrative.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
yeah.
Tracy.
Gemini. Yeah, Gemini, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're upset on YouTube, you're upset for probably about 48 hours. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So,
Literally.
yes. And the reason, hey, what's up, Alf Protection? No. Oh,
Oh God.
boy. You got to change that
No.
picture, Alf
Yeah, please change
Protection.
that picture because we're not doing that today.
All right. Hey, Sour Patch, make sure that picture's changed. I appreciate it
I just
because
removed it.
we're not. Yeah, remove the
Mm-mm.
comment, whatever you got to do, because I
Yeah, not
can't see
today.
on the. Yeah. So anyway, let's go right into like let's go right into the feature. All right.
Okay.
So, as I said, I'm going to go back on these timestamps real quick. When Ness was up here, and I want to see exactly what you all think based on what happened, because there's a lot of different narratives around the situation of Strikey Lemon's channel. So I want you to see for yourselves, and you can go from there. I'm gonna give my 2 cents,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure RY will as well. Let's see
Mm-hmm.
here. Okay. So what does that say right there?
This says,
Hey, Queen of Hearts.
let me turn my phone. It is so small.
Okay, so it says state of.
State of
Okay,
being.
let me
Oh
blow
yeah.
it up for the rest of the people.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so it says state of being is weird, but we'll skip when you leave them bones speak. And it said, and guess what? We don't give a f. I didn't do shit to Lemon's channel. Basically, she's saying right here she did not strike Lemon's channel.
Right.
So what do you think about that? Like, and I'm gonna scroll forward to you know, let's see. No, she said I had a backbone. That's not a receipt or whatever.
Right.
And then I'm gonna break it out to, exactly what she says out of her own mouth about flagging channels. And then I have like my own little description
Okay.
of the matter that I gave myself. But just off top, toilet bowl. What up, toilet bowl?
Hey,
Uh,
toilet bowl.
hey, I think I know why that's I think, oh Jesus Christ, we got another. Yeah, I can see a little bit of the avatar there. We got, oh
We got
Jesus.
another one. All right, let me get to my other
Yeah,
device.
yeah, we got another one. Kind of slow that down a little bit. What's up, Octavius?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up, Octavius? How are you?
My my head getting my fine on and shit. While nigga just over there just being sedentary collecting fat. You know?
Oh, you're, hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
I ain't just none of y'all. I ain't talking about none of y'all. I'm just saying. Like shit.
you're like the
Uh-huh.
library of YouTube, man.
Exactly.
If I ever need anything, I'm calling Octavius. Hey, man, I don't know
I've
what
been I'm
computer you
been
need to
before
go into.
everybody. I've been
The
here before everybody.
Encyclopedia Britannica is who he is.
Real talk.
Yeah,
I've been here before everybody. Like people say, we've been
Jesus.
here in 2017 and Octavia, look at my shit. It say 2010, and that was the second channel.
Dang.
So I've been
okay.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, he been here
yeah.
Thank you,
forever.
But
sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead, Octavius, because I know they had some questions
yeah,
in the
stop
chat
playing
for
with
you.
him. Stop playing with him. Yeah, I've been watching Mr. Lewis lately. Y'all know about him?
Uh-uh.
Like he go, oh man, if you man, you gotta watch Mr. Luxury, Mr. Lewis. You gotta watch that. Like he be going to all the expensive restaurants, dropping like 20, 30, $40,000 on meals and shit.
Oh no,
You
that's
know,
stupid.
Yeah, and
yeah,
then giving
it's
people jobs. Yeah,
yeah,
crazy tips and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
Uh-uh.
you're
But he getting
right.
all that back. He getting all that back on taxes and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
but
course. It's cost of doing business, but go ahead, Octavius.
yeah.
Mm,
So yeah,
that's it.
I've been watching some other stuff. You know, getting some new content ready. But yeah, Lemon lost his channel because he was over there making on the big one, like the one with 7K.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He was making threats. He was talking about Las Vegas. So like Ness and everybody reported on that like a week ago. So y'all kind of late on that. Yeah, that's how
Hey,
he
but
lost
you
his channel.
know,
So when they
if he's
well,
okay,
making threats
it's not
about
about us
Vegas,
being
that would
late.
make sense because of what happened in Vegas, I'm assuming. But making
Well,
threats, period, is not cool.
yeah,
we're
well,
not.
well,
Look, well, before Octavius explains it, I want him to have this part of the information. I think that there was a miscommunication. We're not late on reporting it. We know how it all went down. We saw the flag teams. We saw the receipts. We saw all that. What we're saying is Ness came here last night and said for the first time that she did not strike Lemon's channel because the whole narrative was, hey, how can Ness be on the panel if she threatened your channel, took money out of your pocket, and now she wants to go to Vegas, and now she gave the $150 back. Yesterday was the first time that she actually came up and said, "I did not strike Lemon's channel." So doesn't
I
that
get
put a
that.
little
I,
bit
I
of
get that. But what I realizing is that just like they was running with that strike team narrative about Lemon being the victim, it was all a fraud. It was a fraud because they like he said like the next day after he lost his channel on that channel that the other backup channel that he lost because that's gone now. But he said over there that it was all on him and he was self inflicted because they were trying to say that Octavius is over there striking you. You know what I mean? He
yep.
said, "No, I know.
They did
I'm
say I did
responsible
hear
for
that.
that." You know, he said, "I'm responsible for that. Nobody did it but Lim." That's what he said. He said that shit. So when they came out like a week later, I was like, I be in my own world. I zone out with all like little mess and shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't
Right,
even
of
really like,
course.
if it ain't about me, stop playing with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving a fuck about what them niggas said on the panel. Really, I'm just being real.
Right.
Yeah, I
Um,
feel you.
But did
so
you see this though? Did you see this when you came in? Um, that I guess we don't give a fuck. I didn't do shit to Lemon's channel. Now she does talk about it
um,
later, but I wanted you to see the actual like
she
written
was not
receipt.
like like the whole narrative was about the big channel going down.
Mm-hmm.
He had a warning and he had a strike. And like I proved it on my backup channel, but it's a small channel, so I don't expect everybody to be over. I'll be live 3 in the morning. But
Right,
what it was when he got suspended, he was suspended for 7 days. If you're on your second strike, you're gonna be suspended for 14 days.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So when he came back, it was like a few days later, he lost the channel for threats. He lost
Damn.
the channel for threats. And I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going like dropping receipts and all that little shit because I really don't give a fuck. But the thing is, he had one strike on the channel, so that was the surprise. Cause me and him was like, damn, like you just got one strike. They just wiped the whole page out. The reason why he was using like word, he hit the algorithm so perfectly with the Las Vegas. Then he started threatening how he gonna do bodily harm to people. That was the lie that he was up there with PA. And I told him the next day, Diva Tomboys was the one claiming responsibility for taking down the big channel.
Damn.
She showed that they showed the timestamp. It was like about 2:30 something in the morning.
Yeah,
So it was on her community. You can ask her. She got the receipt somewhere. It's probably still over there on her community wall where
probably.
it showed that was around the time because that's why I remember I was like flicking back and forth watching it. Cause I said,
Mm-hmm.
damn, Lemon drunk as fuck. And he was just going in about how he gonna F dudes up and do this and this in Vegas. And you just kept saying Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. And that was a perfect algorithm for anybody to know AI. He formulated a perfect
Yeah.
algorithm for his channel to be struck because he was tying in violence with Las Vegas. And we already know about
Yep.
what took place in July in
Yep.
2025 with the Vegas thing. You know what I'm saying? With the dude. So he fell right in the perfect algorithm of what they were saying. You know, he felt in a perfect algorithm for the channel to be terminated. Then it was a few days later, ZX got struck for the same thing for making threats against me and Malik. And I doubt that ZX, and that was a monetized channel. So he got struck for making threats, talking about he was going to have air come out of my body and Malik and all that kind of stuff. And they terminated his channel without any more strikes. You know what I'm saying? So that's how all that transpired. So when I started waking up, I said, hold on, they're making a whole storyline about that channel being taken, and the limit is over there acting like he's really offended and shit. And you know what I mean? I was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, you full of shit. Cause you know that, like all in all, they may have got a strike in from what I seen with it. What's the dude they MBK got a strike in from the receipts of Shakim and
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, but that was like
Yes.
maybe the warning and maybe the warning and the 7 day strike. Maybe that's what affected it. But what terminated the channel was with him being drunk, went up there with PA, talking about how he's gonna do bodily harm to people in Las Vegas. That that
Wow.
is the reason why that channel got taken. And it's point blank period. So when I saw Bree and Pizarro and all them making up this whole thing, I'm saying, oh, like them niggas doing it for content because the nigga he did like 3 or 4 lives. It's
He
stating
did.
that he was the one responsible for taking down his big channel. He did it himself. I'm not making this. We even talked about it publicly. So it wasn't even like I'm coming out spilling tea. It was already fucking public. And I'm saying, oh, these niggas running fucking plays. These
Mm.
niggas running
Right.
fucking plays and shit. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
That's a hell of a play to run when you get your channel
Right.
taken
Yeah, it's a
down.
it's a lot. It's a lot of bullshit. Like this shit is a fraud out here, bro. This is not like when I
Right.
beef years ago with these people, the original beef sector. When I beef with them, the shit was really fucking real passion, real hatred.
Right. It
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
It
This shit
was.
is
Yeah.
this shit is scripted, bro. This shit is fucking
Get,
scripted, and I don't care how nobody take it. It's fucking scripted.
get,
This shit is for
I don't,
fraud.
yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean? Cause
very,
like you see,
it's
I got into
everything's a
some real.
play.
Check this out. The nigga was over
There
there
you go,
talking about I got
Octavius.
him.
Gonna be the same Rick Reed that be on every motherfucking channel, bitch. It's the same Rick Reed on this channel, on that channel, on every motherfucking channel. I ain't, bitch, I go everywhere like how the fuck I be. Bitch, I go everywhere how the fuck.
That's how I wish people got
Yeah,
excited these days,
yeah,
right?
niggas really like. Okay, the nigga was saying that I tried to put him in some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he was gonna lose his channel to Diva doing a black character thing where they do the copyright shit,
Mm-hmm.
and basically there's no way around it. I said, Diva, please, can you don't do that to Lemon? And she backed off. Was I stepping into the nigga beef then? Was I putting my neck out for that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying then? I damn sure was, and I was going up against somebody that I have respect for, have respect for me. But at the end of the day, nigga, you couldn't handle that fucking smoke by your fucking self. And the same thing with Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn and Diva are way more dangerous, to be honest, than that motherfucker that he really was. That he feel like that's the top dog. All that fake ass courtroom shit, that shit's bullshit. That's
Double
like,
Patch, the answer to your
yeah,
question is no.
What's the answer? What you talking about?
No, Sour Patch asked something in the chat. The answer to that is no, Sour Patch.
Yeah. So
I don't
the
care if
shit's
people rock out, but the pictures is what is bothering me. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Mm-mm.
yeah. Yeah, so like yeah, so like I'm saying, people like, oh, you trying to put me in some shit, you trying to put me in this and that. Well, what happened when I was up there about to go to war with Jay Don because I struck her?
Mm.
What, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, nigga, you're a fucking
Yeah.
coward and a bitch. You're a fucking coward and a motherfucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not chasing no clout. I ain't going live on my main channel about none of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't act like you're a fucking victim. You know what I'm saying? I was down for you, and I had them niggas wait. Jay Dunn got money. You know what I'm saying? And she could get a lawyer. She ain't no retarded motherfucker country bunking
Right.
trying at it. You feel me? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So like the thing is, nigga, I like that's the whole thing about that. I'm like, you know what? This shit is a fraud. These niggas running plays and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's all
And oh,
play.
like, yeah, it's all a fucking play. This shit is not real, bro. It's not fucking real. That's why when I said, hold up, like, bro, like, you know, oh, y'all made a whole storyline out of this shit to keep this nigga relevant? Because really, what happened was when Kiki came back out, the talk of the town was about Kiki and that
Yep.
other lady and me.
It was. Yeah, it
And
Mm.
then
was.
then he inserted himself like, oh, I sent you the picture and you made more out of the shit. No, nigga, you full of shit, bro. You made more out of that shit and you went over there and bowed down to a motherfucker. That's your prerogative. You do what you want to do, but don't act like I betrayed you and I tried to set you up, bitch. Because at the end of the day, was you trying to set me up with Diva? Was you trying to set me up with J Don and a few other niggas and shit like that? Was you trying to set me up with Shakim? When you said that, hey, I'll give you some, he put this shit out. I wasn't even gonna talk about it. Was you trying to set me up with Shakim when I was, you asked me to pay me, I'll pay you to strike the channel? For one, I ain't seen no run red cent from you. And for one, two, I ain't no fucking goofy. Three, I'm not finna beef with no nigga for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did. I'm glad he's
Right.
putting it out there that I didn't do no fucking snake shit to shock him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'll be like, I was like, you know what? I done put my neck out on the line for the nigga a couple of times already. I ain't getting no compensation for shit. You know what I mean? So like,
Mhm.
fuck him. You know why would I put my neck out for you? You know what I'm saying? And then when you get a little smoke for some retired bitch from the sector, you know what I mean? Oh my God, Octavia, why could you set me up with all that bullshit? Nigga, you're a fucking coward. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what the fuck it is. I ain't reading the nigga. Cause I could drag the fuck out of him. I could drag the shit out of him. I did it before. It's too fucking easy. It'll hurt if I do it. So I ain't gonna do that. But all I can say, nigga, you a coward, you're a bitch. And that's it. I have no plans of going back over there trying to like reconcile or nothing like that because I can't deal with scared ass niggas. Straight the
So
fuck
what
up.
made you I was wondering that if you were gonna go reconcile or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But obviously you see that as a no.
Oh hell
um
yeah. Fuck that. No,
Damn.
and like I ain't even
Okay.
got no hate to it. I ain't got no hate, nothing like that. But it's
Right.
my awareness though. It's awareness at a certain point with certain niggas. It's like I've been I've reconciled with people before only for them to do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like this is a parasocial network of people that we really don't know that well. So we don't know these people like that. And so
Right.
for me to
Of
do
course we
that,
don't.
yeah, for me to do that, I'm the fool. I'm the one believing in magic and shit. You
You
know?
Yeah.
would turn out to be the fool at the end. Like
Oh
it
hell
was
yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Well,
Take it.
Octavius went and did this. Octavius went. I'm not even talking about Lim. I'm just talking about in general. Octavius did this. I said,
Right.
then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be the problem of every little step. Oh yeah, well Octavius. Yeah, I did this, but Octavius, man, fuck all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Bro, cast all your sins on me, bro. Like that's, you know what I mean. I get it. I can handle it because ain't nobody can do a fuck thing to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's the truth of the
Right.
matter is, a lot of y'all own worst enemy. It ain't Octavius doing shit to y'all. You know, that's the
No.
God honest truth about it.
So
But
let me
I
ask
want to
this.
come and correct.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me ask you this real quick. Did you see this at the beginning? How do you break this down? Basically, I think, Shakim jumping in there with a super chat at Lemons, right?
Oh
Me
damn.
personally, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it says for a new teeth fund for Vegas. I know that's shady or whatever, but he still did drop in there with a super chat. What do you think about that? Like from your perspective?
It's the B sector. You feel what I'm saying? So like I have motherfuckers put fake court papers on me and make fake police calls and call feds, police, all that little weird shit. And what they say, nigga, it's the B sector. So if he dropping out in the chat trolling him and shit, that's what to be expected, especially if you claim that you at the top. That's minimum
I'm not
shit. So
necessarily
what it
meaning.
hurt what the fuck like what it did hurt his feelings or some shit?
No,
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
it
Are we
just.
that fucking sensitive?
I don't think it's
You know,
that.
I'm
I don't
asking
think
a
it's
question.
trolling. No, what I'm saying is, do you think that he wanted to test the waters over there by just dropping down?
No. I think he just trolling them. I think he just like fucking with
Okay.
him.
Okay.
You know?
Well, what do you think? What do you think about this breakdown? So basically what he's saying here is that he is being supportive of the beef sector and the finessers. My travel expenses with Ness case of 1,500 redirects, shares, and cash apps. I said Ness equals 2,000 out of my pocket. Finessers, shut the f up. What do you think
Well,
about that?
he got hustled. You feel me? I
Okay.
got hustled. You feel what I'm saying?
You
Like, you know what I mean? You
You
got
said
learn when you
you
got
got
burned.
hustled.
I'm
You
saying
said
he
you
got
got
right.
hustled.
hustled. Oh,
No,
okay.
Shakim got hustled. So like, you gotta know when you got burned. Shit, you nigga burned you. That's a lesson learned. Keep it moving. You know. You know, like
Yep.
Well,
I like. Ain't no more we can say about it. You feel me? But yeah, I just want to come
yeesh.
over here and give y'all that raw,
But hold
uncut
on. But
shit.
when you say
For
he got
sure.
burned, like what do you mean by he got burned? What about that?
Well, I mean, like you came on and said something about his teeth. Like nigga, they say something about me being fat. I ain't even fat no fucking more. You know what I mean? But motherfucker say
Hmm.
I'm fat as fuck. You know what I mean? Do they anybody care about my feelings when niggas say I'm fat
That's true.
or they say I'm ugly? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Where's motherfucking envy and RY going live and say that yeah, they doing too much? Call Octavius an ugly fat motherfucker. Come on, man.
It's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying?
You
Not everybody
know what I'm
thinks I'm the
saying?
best looking dude in the
Like,
world. Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Right.
Well, all right,
Where's my envy
Octavius.
and RY? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate
All
you,
right. Peace, y'all.
Octavius.
All
All
right.
right,
Appreciate you.
man.
All right.
All right.
That was
Oh.
Octavius,
But
everybody.
what is this? What is it? Who is
What
this
is
back
what?
here with this craziness?
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna say something crazy?
Hi, babes. I got a big dick.
Nope, drop that person. Bye.
I
Have a
know.
good
I
one,
just
sweetie.
did. I
Okay.
got it. I get it. I always have my finger on the trigger when the banner
Oh
is up.
yeah.
Trust me. You're all over the place like a headache. It's
Hey, Miss
Octavius.
Paulette.
Octavius, I think. What's up, Paulette? I think Octavius was trying to cover everything in 5 minutes, okay, or 10 minutes, okay. And I turned his mic down 4 times. I'm like, a little bit more, a little bit more. I think he has like 7 mics. So I don't know which one that was, but it's might want to, little dial on there to turn it down a little bit. Anyway,
Mm,
based
mm,
on
mm.
following up on that receipt about Ness saying that she did not touch Lemon's channel or whatever,
Mhm.
let's hear her instead of just doing by receipts. I definitely want y'all to hear that she reiterated the same situation right here.
Okay.
So I believe here she's going to talk about she has no intention to flag channels and whatnot. Let's go.
Right.
Her because she's the type of bitch that I'm not gonna let her get away for free. I'm gonna drag that bitch. So, I just came up to say that because I think that's weird as fuck. She could sit up here, talk about me, talk about my kid, all this weird shit, and act like you're supposed to not let me up to respond to it. You dumb bitch. And to be quite frank with you, the shit that she was saying is the shit that I would be side eyeing. I'm not saying anything to get your channel flagged. I have no intentions of flagging your channel. I have no intentions of flagging any fucking body.
Well,
So Well, so now, my thing is pretty consistent on my end, right? So
Mm-hmm.
basically, she has the chat saying that, and I mean, we're public and we're recorded, right? She has the
Right.
chat saying that she didn't do anything to Lemon's channel, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then we have her word saying that she doesn't flag, she doesn't have anything to do with anybody's channel or whatever. So basically, I think that goes back to my theory again about the fact that yeah, people can't just necessarily assume what people talk about behind the scenes. People can't assume what their arrangements are with others. I'm just trying to figure. Thank you, little Mama Obama. You always watch the lights. I appreciate it. So where she said it at the 20-minute mark that she didn't touch Lemon's channel. And then
Mm-hmm.
if you say it at the 30-minute mark and then the 40-minute mark or whatever, I feel like you're trying to like shove it down somebody's throat. But
Mm-hmm.
this was 2 hours and 23 minutes into the show. So I think that shows a level of consistency. I mean, what do you think about that? Because I know that's the narrative, RY.
I think so too. I think if she were to keep repeating it every 15, 20 minutes, okay, we get it. We get it. And that could be someone's way of trying to reiterate the fact, and they're saying it so many times so they don't forget it. Like that's not proving to us anything. Say it once and be done with it. So I agree
Arts
with
and
you on that.
crafts, yeah. Arts and
That's
crafts. I
not
know she's
what she said. She said she has no intentions of flagging anyone's huh?
right. Lemon to anyone. He's a part of anyone. What I'm saying is at the beginning she said in the chat said I didn't do anything to Lemon's channel, but then she said she has no intention of flagging anyone's channel. So I'm kind of putting those things together, arts and crafts, like because Lemon, me,
Hey, Catherine
RMY,
Powell.
whatever, we're part of the umbrella of anyone. So that's kind of how I see it. I mean, am I tripping? Should I see it a different
Mm-mm.
way?
No,
I don't
anyone
know.
means
Well,
to me, anyone means anyone.
anyone.
That's all inclusive.
Right. And I didn't play it back. Don't think I'm trying to reiterate her dragging or coming up here or anything else. I can't get exact freaking timestamps down to the second, so chill out, okay? All right, so let's hear it again since arts and crafts. I want to
And
hear it
then
one more
too,
time.
didn't Octavius just say that the reason for his channel being gone is because of him? Him as in Lemon?
Right. Right. Well, also
She
she
told
knows the
Lemon she flagged him in his face. Okay. Who was this? Dimples granddaddy no. Let's go with that narrative, right? How many times have we watched the news and something catastrophic happened and then those people overseas took ownership of it even though they didn't do it? They just took ownership of it because it makes them sound good. It makes them feel like I'm the head honcho in charge. Just because she said it doesn't necessarily means that she did it. She even said in the chat
true.
yesterday, and correct me if I'm wrong, Envy, in the chat, she was like, I wasn't the one that touched his channel. That wasn't me. And then I even gave the analogy of this. Anybody can flag anybody. You can just go to a video, scroll all the way over to the right. There's a flag button that says report. Only thing you can do is tap on it, type your one little two little comments, and go about your business. All,
Right.
anybody can just flag, but it's up to Google, YouTube to determine if they're going to snatch it or not.
Right, exactly. I mean, I'm just presenting what we have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
asking anybody to sign up for what's right, what's wrong. But I want y'all to hear my instant reaction to the situation. Tell me if I explained it okay or if I was
Mm-hmm.
tripping. Hold on a second. Let me go to the timestamp real quick here. Okay. So here's exactly y'all how I explained it, and tell me if I'm tripping. Because yeah, we can explain it any way that we want to today, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, this is how I explained it. But my thing is right here is a little bit of a discrepancy that I saw is Ness said she didn't touch his channel. So basically, I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if I'm in the right verbiage, syntax, nomenclature, however much of a big word you need, they all mean the same shit. But she said she
Mm-hmm.
didn't touch his channel. So I don't know if that was like a troll move or whatever for her to come up, because I know that she did go up to Lemon and say, "Hey, yeah, I struck your channel, whoopty whoop," or whatever, because Lemon said, "Well, since she owned up to it, we're good." So she said she did it. Now, as I said, like maybe she meant she didn't do it personally. Maybe she meant that she was just a part of the flag team. Maybe she thought that she was, but she says she didn't do it. She said it right here. I did not touch Lemon's channel. So I wrote clarification under there. Okay, cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Ness and Lemon are good. That's not breaking news or whatever. Now,
Right.
me personally, I think Ness and Lemon were good always.
Yeah,
that's just me. You
I
know what
think
I'm
so too,
saying?
based off the screenshots that I saw of what he put in her live chat.
Okay, so that's the whole breakdown basically of the Ness and Lemon situation. Let me see.
Now,
Uh
here's my thing too, right? Anybody can hit that flag button, report a video, send it. And everybody that does that, they're going to get an email back from Google YouTube that said, "Hey, thank you for reporting this. We're going to take a look into it." That doesn't mean that your report is the one that took it down. Now, some could even argue the fact, well, there was a group chat. We saw the receipts. She was, putting up the clarion call to the people in the group chat. "Hey, I need you to do this. I need this timestamp, X, Y, and Z." Still doesn't mean that she did it. I think, honestly, Envy, I think it was a play on words, like almost like plausible deniability. And if I could correlate it, my favorite documentary of all time is something called Paris is Burning. And my favorite
oh
character is
Lord.
Dorian Corey. Dorian Corey said, "Reading comes from shade. I don't have to tell you you're ugly to know that you're ugly. So I can tell you I flagged you. That doesn't mean I did. I can tell you I did." And who's to
True.
say that the people in her group chat was the very group that actually got his channel snatched? Because think about it. Everybody and their mamas was trying to flag Lemon.
Right.
It could have been the very person that nobody would have ever thought would do it.
And
So
quite
everybody
frankly,
gets the
that
same
yeah.
email, you know?
And quite frankly, that's what I think it was. I mean, honestly, I think that was like, okay, everybody's flagging Lemon, so you know what? I'm pissed off at Lemon today, so here it is. But when I hear it consistently 2 to 3 times, especially in one live, what somebody did or did not do, um,
Mm-hmm.
you do think I'm dumb, right? Let's see. Let me ban you from the
Uh-oh, see?
studio. Yeah, that Tracy troll
Yeah. Mm-mm.
tried to turn the camera on.
Mm-mm.
I've been the content creator for a few days. Like that's dumb. Like change your
Not a few
name, or
days.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, change your name and put like a picture of somebody up there, fool me, and then turn the camera on. Okay, you got to learn a little bit better when you come in to do dumb shit. Look at when my channel started. But anyway,
Hey,
yeah, I
AK.
just listen. I was with everybody else looking at the optics. I'm like, okay, if she
Mm-hmm.
took money out of Lemon's pocket, she's sitting on the panel, whatever. Me personally, like on shows like this, you know what I do? Like that narrative is out the window of me based on what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be honest with you, I thought that same thing. I was like, damn, Lemon, like, hold on a second, whoa, whoa, whoa. So next time I see Ness on Lemon's channel, the last thing I'm going to think is she struck him and boom, here they are. Now, everybody else also wonders about the 150. Do you have any opinion about her giving back the 150 or not, or giving back the 150 RY? My
What
personal opinion,
150?
well, I want to hear yours first because I have an opinion about that as well.
What
What's up,
150?
Mrs. Gwen? She met when Lemon gave her 150 for Vegas or whatever, but then like when there
Oh,
was a
that
Vegas
220. I
discrepancy,
think it's what, 220 or something like that.
whatever it
I think it
was,
was I
okay,
think it
she
was
gave it
220.
back.
She gave it back. Yes, she gave it back. Um,
Yep,
she
220.
gave it back. However, Fem made a very good point yesterday, and I think I understood what she was saying. Even though she gave the 220 back, she already booked the ticket. So instead of them giving her the 220 back, they just gave her a flight credit. So she's still going to Vegas because she already had the plane ticket, even though she gave the money back. I think that's how I was reading it when Film typed it. So if I were to buy a plane ticket, and then if somebody gave me the money to buy a plane ticket, I say, hey, I'm not coming for whatever the reason. Here's your money back. I cancel the flight. I'm just going to get a flight credit. So I can still go to Vegas. It's almost like a free trip,
Yeah.
literally.
You're right. And let's break this down real quick. It says
Mm-hmm.
Sim's overdose says she flagged him. Was it the flag that put the nail in the coffin? Probably not. But I'm coming from a place of taking credit for someone else's actions. She says she did it, so she did it.
Mm-hmm. And
But what I'm
I see that point. I definitely see that point. But like I said, if we can relate it to real world stuff, how many times have we seen something blow up and then other countries that don't like the US say, oh, it was us that did it, but it really wasn't them. They just wanted to take credit because it made them look good. It made them feel like they the head honcho. So yes, even though she said it, okay, she said it, then she did it. But we really don't know unless somebody can subpoena those records from Google, YouTube. We probably will never, ever, ever know.
And see,
Ever.
on the other side of Sim's overdose, you're 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she says, okay, so if she said that she did it, but then when she said that she didn't do it, what would be the motivation of her basically, quote unquote, vindicating herself? You know what I'm saying? If I say I did something to somebody and I did, I wouldn't want to vindicate myself. I'll give you an example. Diva, what did Diva do? Call talent Rick Fox or
Rick,
whatever, and
Rick Fox.
then then I asked her about it later or whatever, and she was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I was just lying." You know what I'm saying? Like this is the internet. People. I don't know. People make up things or go with narrative, or if somebody gets mad. We're acting like this is the first time somebody's been angry and said something that a lot of people didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? When people get mad on here, they say the damnedest things. So anyway,
Hold on.
I'm
Daphne said,
going
but it's not a free trip. It's a trip that Ness paid for, being that Lemon isn't out any money. Okay, so Davina, how would that be so if she bought the plane ticket, right, with the money that Lemon gave her, allegedly, because that's all we know. Unless Ness already bought the plane ticket before Lemon gave her that 220. That's something we'll never
Bertha
know. We
May.
shouldn't know.
Bertha May.
Steak, steak. Nope, that's a troll. Have a good
No,
night,
yeah,
honey.
it's a troll. Yeah,
um, so
we'll
she could
holler
have
at you.
right. So she could have bought the ticket well before Lemon even gave her that money. And in that instance, Davna, I agree with you 100%. But if she waited to buy the plane ticket with the money that Lemon gave her, right? And then she gave the money back and canceled the flight, she still would have got a free flight. And the only thing she really would have came out of her pocket to pay for would be lodging.
No, but I
Oh, that
agree. I
trailer.
agree. Like you said, lemon
Hey,
lemon
Ness.
isn't out any money. Yeah, I mean, I get it. One thing about nobody can be more mad than Lemon is. He isn't holding anybody against her.
They said
Tulsa.
Ness used
Hey
her own
y'all, how
money.
y'all doing? I brought y'all a
Hey.
What's up,
cake.
Tulsa?
How you doing, Condoleezza and George? I brought y'all a cake. Listen, we're neighbors. We're neighbors. I don't know what
What
happened
up,
yesterday at
Dash?
the barbecue.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know
have
what
no
happened either.
idea.
Oh,
I don't know. We were
Crafty said
going
Ness
over
used
some
her own
things.
money. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Crafty.
Right, you crafty. Yeah, basically, we were going over some stuff that they were trying to. Yes, little Mama Obama. This is crazy. Like that was the third one that tried to get me. That shit, that is
Okay,
crazy. Like,
Davina
chill out,
corrected it.
everybody.
Davina said Ness used her own money to refund Lemon. Okay, thank you so much, Davina. See, we wouldn't have never known that.
Right, right. So yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
How was it a
okay.
joke? I introduced myself. Molly, you always want a moment, girl. Everybody knows you. You should have put it in
Right.
a
Hey.
super chat so you could have got your glory.
Yes,
Not
Condoleezza
Condoleezza
and George,
George.
okay?
Hey, 2008 Kia Souls.
I mean, it's giving that. It's giving presidential. He's in the Oval Office, child.
It does give Oval Office. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
Damn, me and Bree. Wow. Hey,
Oh
well, shout out
wow.
to them. You know what I'm saying? But
Ooh,
yeah,
did
been
y'all
doing
hear
this too
about
long.
what's his name? ZX exposing their little game of, deal willing and dealing for the
I
drop game?
saw that. Who did I see? I
Yeah.
NWO exposed. I saw that clip. I said, oh,
Mhm.
interesting.
Wait a minute for the
Very
drop
interesting.
game. What did they expose? Like that they're kind of, pretending
It's
like they
a
got some shit.
scam. It comes from the trifecta. I mean, come on. It's a scam and a
Molly.
scheme. Listen here, I'm like the FBI around this piece. Okay, I'm exposing it all. Okay.
Somebody said Molly and Tulsa are an idol. What?
Yeah, well, you know what? Molly and I, we have this strange relationship. Molly can get on my nerves sometimes.
Oh, child,
What's up,
listen. Who
OG
you telling?
Beauty? I think Molly has a strange relationship with everybody. Count talent is no very fact. I know Diva basically said she lied. Just joking around, being a troll
Hey,
or
OG
whatever, right?
Beauty.
Get this. Jeez.
Yeah, I saw that video about how they did the drop thing. I said, "Oh, that's rather interesting.
Shakim
Rather
just asked
interesting."
y'all on Brianna's live. What was the question?
Okay.
Okay, what was the question? He asked us what about the receipts?
No, they
Just, I
said
mean,
Shakim just attacked y'all on Brianna's live. Okay.
attack.
ZX
Oh
said,
wow.
yeah. ZX said Bree drops him for 30 minutes for $100. How was that a scam or a play?
Why did she? Okay, so Shakim say that Envy you got no supporters to expose. What is that about? Envy. Why Shakim say Envy you got no supporters to expose?
The
Wh-
better question is why would you expose your supporters? That's the better question.
Right. Right. So yeah, that's weird. I have no supporters to expose. I wouldn't expose my supporters. So
Mm-mm.
doesn't that make like the point the exact opposite of what they're trying to prove? And it's crazy to me that they say how does everybody know like what comes through Cash App here, what comes through this? What is a supporter? Like define that. If Envy has no supporters, define that. I got plenty of supporters. I
Hmm.
have like I have a lot, like in six sectors. What happened to the what you maybe you would have gotten some supporters if that interview with Flacco was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't understand. Called me a white Trump supporter who scammed MU. Okay. When that's weird. That's weird. I mean, what? Because I showed a receipt that he already put up. It's okay. Like, honestly, I'm happy to be in my position versus his. Trust me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's compare my charts. Um, but
Hey,
anyway, that's
watching from
just weird.
Cloud9.
I'm a what? It's about have a conversation with me about black history and how I feel and why I'm so militant. Have that conversation. But that's weird. How in the hell are you going to say I don't have any supporters to expose them? Why would you expose a supporter? I don't get that. You said Lemon said a lot of cash money shit about Ness son at one time, and she made it clear she will flag your ass if you attack her son. Leave the kids alone. I think you should leave all the kids alone no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Why are we even talking about that? We ain't been talking about her kids.
Right. No, no,
There be
no.
motherfuckers like that be trying to get a conversation started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take your rabbit
Yeah.
ass on and go lay down. Go take your nap, bitch. You seem like you tired.
to try to make yourselves look better in a
Yeah.
weakening
Eh,
support value. Wait, Envy
mm,
and RY, he's used reverse psychology to try to make himself look better in a weakening support value. Okay, that's fine, but my thing is this right here. Why are you exposing I mean, this right here. Why are you exposing yourself? Does this not say exactly like literally look at this, y'all? So let's go. What's up, P the panel killer? So really think about exactly what was said. So he said that
hey,
I don't
P.
expose my huh?
No, I'm speaking to P the Pounder Killer. Go ahead.
Oh, oh. So if I don't have supporters to expose, which I never would, then doesn't this show that he bought people?
Hold on. Wait a
I
minute. Can
don't
we look at
I
this right
don't
quick?
I don't spend
This
two
was enough
thousand
to get her
dollars.
out that small ass Kia Soul that she's in. This is a down payment for a new car. Why Miss Thing ain't got her a new car, but she got mushrooms?
But what I'm saying is
We ain't
I
about to
don't
skip over that.
yeah,
She be over there drinking alcohol, doing mushrooms, and all of the things. Girl, what is you doing with your money, girl?
I don't know
That's a lot of
nothing about
money.
that, but
That was like $3,500.
Jesus.
Bring that back up. Let
Um
me count that up. Hold on,
That's
that was
Baby Boy.
$3,500.
that's so dishonest to want to expose your supporters. That will make people not support anyone. Like he literally said, "I don't have supporters to expose." Um,
Child, that was enough money for a down payment. She didn't have to ride in that Kia Soul. She about to bust up out of it, child. She could have went on down and got her old nasty piece of station wagon,
oh,
honey.
and
A
I
station
bet
wagon.
people,
Yeah,
and then
you
when
know she
people
blowing
talk
up,
about
or a
that
minivan, an
Trump thing,
Astro van.
I am a Trump supporter. Yes, you know what? And if you guys knew Black history at all whatsoever, we were forced to not allow to be.
Envy, I see what you're doing.
Hold
I'm
on,
talking
God
about these
damn.
finances.
You're doing too much. But what I'm saying, you're throwing me off.
Oh, okay, go
Basically, what
ahead.
I'm saying is, black people back in the day were not allowed to be Democrats at all. Like we read it at Martin Luther King's experience. We read the whole thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so please know your history before then, because Biden actually took away the $1 billion grant that goes to HBCUs on a regular basis, and Trump brought it back into play, and Trump wants the Martin Luther King files to be released. It's just the ignorance is just so stupid. Like, tell me five reasons why any president's worse or better than Trump. Okay. Anyway, but see, that comes from people that don't have a business, right? You're talking to somebody that has to go to the Treasury Department. You're talking to people you're somebody that has to write grants. You're talking to somebody who has to manage a minority owned small business. So Trump actually saved me a whole lot of money, okay? Because basically Republicans say that the government should stay out of your business, and Democrats rely on the government. So anyway, whatever.
Yes, go
Trump
red.
supporter and all this other stuff. Well, dude, I don't even need to say what you are. We already know your status, your lifestyle, and all the other shit or whatever. So really, you're literally trying to work yourself back into Lemon's good graces. That's it. Like, we're gonna see that in a little bit. It is what it is. It's so stupid to me. Like, leave me alone. I'm literally asking people why the hell you put up a receipt telling people that you spent thousands and thousands of dollars, but you're saying I got a supporter. So you bought your friends? Anyway, now he's going to have a show with all this, these sound effects and pictures and, all this, StreamYard shit. And he might put up the receipt of me looking crazy, even though I cam up or whatever. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. What's up, Sparkles?
Hey
Wait,
y'all, hey Tulsa, hey
Hey,
RMI, hey Envy.
Sparkles.
I'm gonna
yeah.
say this real
Why does she
quick.
need a new car, Tulsa?
Sparkles, I
Isn't
don't want
she
to
happy
talk
with
to
the
you
one
today.
she
I'm going to stay
has?
on mute.
I'm
She,
about
yeah,
to anyway.
Davner, that's a good point. I mean, not everybody needs to buy a new car every day. Yeah, Tulsa, you are tripping on that a little bit.
How am I
Um,
tripping out of?
Down.
Do you not see how
Cause she
she
ain't getting
been
that
blew up
hormone
in that
pill,
car?
bitch. She ain't
She
get that
about big as
hormone
the
shot.
damn Kia
Her
Soul.
raggedy ass.
She about as
A
big as that
raggedy
damn
ass.
car.
You working on a white man's slave plantation,
Like
bitch.
I
So
said,
what's the
she needs
difference?
her a
Hey
minivan.
girl, you need a motherfucking hormone tune up, bitch. Why
I'm
you
about
talking
to
about
go
somebody
on
fucking
silent because
car?
I'm not about to argue with a
Girl,
bitch
you
with a
are silent.
beard.
You should be silent, bitch. And with my bitch, I still can get your husband and anybody else's. That was T, bitch. Oh, okay. And you still got my picture up there. How you doing? Anyway, let me shut the muting down. First of all, Shakim, while you over there talking shit, didn't you get ran out the Umar Johnson sector? And how the fuck y'all supporting the sector of a scamming ass motherfucker? That's the game.
With yeah,
Oh,
with a
okay.
fake school, with a fake school.
Exactly.
What's up,
Pro
Cali
black.
Sky?
Like these motherfuckers be pro trans every day and every other day they try to hit on a straight man. Bitch, Tulsa, don't do me, bitch. You want to swallow Noble just like motherfucking Dimples want to swallow Octavius, bitch. And he said he ain't going. Go get ZX, shake the manufactured titties in front of his face at that wet t-shirt contest, bitch. I told you that we could play or we could slay, bitch. Which one is it? But your fake ass the fuck out my face, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Dang, what just
So,
happened? Hold on.
you
Jesus,
know,
you know what? I wish Sparkles would just really go and clean up that house, honey. I'm not arguing with you. Go argue with that trash that you're looking at. Go ahead.
Missy Auntie said that. Okay, so I mean, go back to ask the AKAs. But anyway, yes, I mean, I could literally have a debate with anybody about that whole thing, and it's gonna look crazy. You know, tell me five policies that Trump has in place for you to own a minority owned small business. I don't
Can
give
I
a
play
damn who
JD
you are.
Vance?
I don't have to damn say, I don't have to damn support people. I support people that help me based on my own situation. But anyway, um, yeah, I will definitely get you facts. Don't worry, trust me.
Where's
Just
your
look
Make
it up.
America Great Again hat?
I don't have one of those, but I do have.
Yeah. Go red. Let's get into it. Yes. Yes. There we go. Who was that? That's Trump. Make America a great again. Yes.
All right, you know what? Trump and I are going to do the live together today since all the hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, he's in front. He's
Guess
approving
what?
everything I say. Yeah,
I will
motherfucker.
vote for Donald Trump. I will
Anyway,
vote.
that's a long conversation. You know what I'm saying? But my God, who is the mute? Tulsa's making my blood pressure rise. I'll be back later. Yeah, Tulsa tends to do that, of course. But anyway, so
Mm.
based on like, okay, Jesus, that shit threw me off. Okay, so where do you think? Please leave the politics out. This is not. I know, Goofy. I got you. Trust me. I got you. I just did that to irritate people. Okay, that's it. I'm leaving the politics out of it. Trust me. I'm in a sector that talks about all that crap. You know. So basically, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Call me
let's
a
get
Trump
back on
supporter.
track.
Call me a Trump supporter. I'll prove it to you.
Mm.
Okay. And who anyway,
Mm-mm.
yeah, Trump just all right, let me stop. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So based on
Mm-mm.
where
I
we're
want to hear
at,
about Donald Trump. Come on.
it's also anyway, so based on based on what we went over or whatever, where do you think well Tulsa's gonna say what Tulsa says, but to close out that issue RY on the whole on the
Mm-hmm.
whole like back and forth with striking and this and that and when
Mm-hmm.
going to Vegas and doing all that, like at this point, this actually proves that I can't necessarily look into issues and tell people how to get over things. Just like I'm sitting here complaining about Lolo and JC being on the same channel when I blocked her off of mine. So, there's a couple different interactions there. And I don't even really know how to break those down, honestly, because the Ness thing is like, okay, well, we don't care, we do care, whatever. People can say they don't care all they want, but they mention it all the time. Why is Ness over here? Why is she at the panel? Da 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 da. So,
Hey,
how do you
ghetto.
want to close that out, RY? So we never have to talk about it again. What's up, Ghetto? How you doing, man?
I want to close it out like this. At the end of the day gotta end. At this point, y'all keep striking him. But if his channels are gone, he's just gonna do what everybody else do, which is make more channels. So it's gonna be a never-ending cycle, a revolving door. And just leave the boy channels alone. Like, honestly, we'll never know. We will never ever know exactly who did it. We can only take it for what it is. So she said she did it. She did it. Okay. She did it. Now what? If Lemon
Right.
is okay with it, well, I'm not going to say okay with it. I'll take that back. If she told Lemon that she did it, Lemon made the conscious decision to forgive her and still be cool with her. That's all that matters.
Well,
Mm.
the example is don't
And let me
underestimate
clear
what
his name.
people work out behind the scenes. Let privacy be privacy.
Exactly.
We don't know why he
Exactly.
forgave her. Maybe she explained it because they don't
And
have to
that,
come out and tell us what they talked about.
let
Maybe
me
she
see what
explained it to Lemon, saying, "Yeah, I was in the chats. Yes, I was. What? But do you believe?" Or she could have said, based on your email with my name on it. We don't know what they talked about behind the scenes. I'm just saying, let's not go with rumors. Let's go with facts. She put the text in there that she didn't do it. She says she didn't do it. I basically fouled that up and basically said, based on the facts, she didn't do it. So
hmm
let's not worry about that.
here's
And
why I
basically, I
say
wanted to.
we'll never
The
know.
community is very forgiving to the
But
LGBT. Go ahead.
here's why I say we will never really know who did what. Hey, landlord, because let me give you a little beef sector history. We can never go based off what somebody says. Hey, I struck your channel. Okay. Because I remember when Treasure Lane was struck, everybody thought it was Fi Babe that did it. Because Fi Babe's name was on that email. Come to find out, it was Chopper that did it. He just used Fi Babe's name. So we will never know it's really striking and snatching pages. Nobody ever know. Nobody.
Right. So,
So it is
okay.
what it
So,
is.
yeah, that's out of the way. And then Molly said, did Lemon clear Ness's name or is this going to be open ended forever so Lemon can throw it in her face again?
That's for Lemon
Um,
and Ness to know.
what's up,
Honestly.
landlord? My thing is I'll never sit here and say like, okay, so what does clear her name mean? Because I don't feel like they have any obligation for us to have some kind of closure that we're looking for, right? I don't need any
hmm
closure. Lemon's not mad. Ness said she didn't do it. Cool. I mean, have I ever rolled up on somebody and been like, yeah, you know what? Just so you know, I fucked with your whatever.
Yeah.
I got your car towed. I've said that in the
Yeah, it's
luxury
okay to
sector.
trick off.
I said I got your car towed. I whatever. Just like what did Resto come up the other day and say he had the maintenance man go to Lemons? It's like people admit to anything, but did they do it? I don't know.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
s- so it is what it is on that situation.
Oh, we got Lemon's cheerleader in here. Go ahead.
Who?
Are you talking about
Oh
ghetto?
God.
Yeah, oh, bitch got her pom poms out
He's
doing the A, B, C.
Ghetto said he's
Ghetto sat
definitely
right
okay
next to
with it.
him.
Lemon is scared of her
Of course,
backing.
listen, what happened to Ghetto saying that this big, strong, big body man said that he wasn't going back to Lemons, and he over there
But
bowing down
to
to
be
about his
fair, Tulsa.
sexuality. No, 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 no. Let's get into it. Ghetto,
Okay.
the link is
Hey
pinned
Jessica B.
because if you want to have a conversation, we can. How you want to do this, Ghetto? You said that you wasn't going back over there to the man. It seemed like you got an appetite for Lemon.
He
But to
did
be
pull up
fair,
on Lemon on this
there has
particular.
been a lot of people that Lemon said wasn't allowed to come back. He let them come back. I mean,
Well,
so
you listen. If
they
I
said,
had,
mhm,
listen, R1, we got to be honest, girl.
yes.
If there is a guy that's going to ditch his woman to be with me and give me money and talk to me late at night and send me cash apps and he drunk,
Be safe,
I'm
Jessica.
gonna take that call. I'm gonna get on the. I'm gonna say, call me, ghetto, because I know you're gonna send me a cash app and I know you want to cry and you want to get off.
That when was Ghetto up here
We
last
gonna
time? I
help
forget
you.
what show
What?
that was. Oh, okay. So since we're not seeing Ghetto up here right now, Ghetto can respond to this as well. Let's see. I want you to see the interaction because I got to be fair on Ghetto's behalf here. Um, hold on a second,
And the reason
y'all.
why I'm doing this is because Ghetto followed me in the Mo3 sector and he jumped out the bushes, just started trolling me. And so this is
Uh-oh.
just my payback. You know I'm gonna always get my lick back, Ghetto.
Okay, so basically,
Yeah.
I want y'all to see this interaction between Lemon and Ghetto so that we can basically break that down because that's on the
Oh
table right
yeah.
now. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at that real quick. I don't want to just say like Ghetto pulled up and made it clear. I want y'all to evaluate this as to like is Ghetto and are Ghetto and Lemon on good terms based on this interaction because that's what Tulsa's bringing up. So we might as well watch it. Let's go.
Okay.
Noble, you're down there. I need.
Hold on. Pause. I don't know what's going on right now. Let me go on mute.
No, I had to pause the replay. Ghetto's
Thank
up
you.
here.
Okay.
What's up, Ghetto?
But real quick, right? And I respect y'all opinion about me and Dragon's conversation, right? It is what it is, right? But my
Hmm.
question, what does any of that have to do with Lemon? Because that never got addressed. Why does that give Lemon the opportunity to go off and eviscerate me for something, a conversation I had with Dragon, and his name was never brought up? Because that's what I'm trying to hear him address. And it's never been addressed. And we're gonna do a good recap.
Um, Envy, I'm talking to you directly. It was just a bet that was placed on my platform by him.
No, no, no.
He said
Before the
that
bet.
he.
Before the
Mm,
bet.
mm, mm, mm,
Before the
mm,
bet.
mm,
You
mm,
dragged
mm.
me because I was over there
Listen,
helping
no,
lady. What does that have to do
I
with you?
laughed at it. I laughed at. I
You
see.
can't laugh at it.
Do
You
you want my
cried.
response?
Wait till you
Do
get to
you
the cry,
do you?
Envy. Goosey.
If you're talking to
Uh,
somebody, Ghetto,
Say
let's
that
get the
again.
response, Ghetto.
hold on. Let me. Can I respond back? Can I
My bad.
respond? Uh, so he hit my link at the beginning. He had a beer. I said, "Oh shit, ghetto." He had a beer. He's chugging. I could see him on camera. Brought him up. He was there for a brief moment. He said that him and Mrs. Ghetto was going to some place and they was gonna have a good time. I'm like, oh, you finna get sloppy? He's like, nah, I'm not gonna get too wasted. Whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I even mentioned to him before he left when he first hit my panel about folding up dragons like a pretzel. We laughed about it. It was a nothing burger. It's recorded, and he laughed about it, and he dropped out. He answered it. I can't tell you what he said, but it's recorded. If you go back to the beginning of my live, you will see the moment when I asked Ghetto about the whole dragons folding her up like a pretzel comment. I asked him at the beginning of my life. Soon as I started my show, I probably wasn't 30 minutes into my show. Ghetto was on the link. All right, let's move past that. Now he's talking about me crying and something. Ghetto pretty much
No,
said,
what
hold
does
on, Ghetto. No,
Dragon
hold
have to
on.
do
But let me finish my story and then respond back. Like, why do these
with
people have issues with not letting you tell your story and then they can respond back?
question?
Ghetto Ghetto made a Ghetto made a bet with me that he said on Pizarro's live originally the statement he made towards dragons had to do with me. Yes, it was after the first comment he said. The first comment he said was, "We got to be careful behind the scenes because I will fly out to Miami and I'll fold you up like a pretzel." And then about a couple of minutes later, he said like that my bro Lemon, he wouldn't have these problems. He said it after. He didn't say it during, he said it after. And that was like 5 to 6 minutes later, he made that comment again and said, like, oh, my bro Lemon wouldn't have these problems if he would have folded you up like a pretzel. Da, da,
I
da.
stand on that too.
That's
I
it.
stand.
So yes, no,
Yes.
hold on. So
Why are you upset
his initial statement
Why
was
are you
about
all
him
right?
behind the
All right.
scenes with dragons because he knows how he is and what he would do to her.
Here's why I
It
won't pay
was
this.
about his.
Here's why I won't
It's
pay this.
You don't have to
because
pay me nothing. You don't have to pay me nothing. The proof is in the pudding. I don't need a dime. I don't need a dime. I never needed a dime from you.
let me
I
finish
rock with
that.
you ghetto. I
Let me
rock with you ghetto because I rock
let me
with you ghetto because hold on.
let
I rock with you ghetto because I actually like you as a person.
you
Now
violated.
this
Everybody
other energy you're trying to do
you
is
violated.
asinine
Let
to
me
me.
finish.
Now,
Let me
anyways,
finish. This guy wants
as I
to
was saying,
he's
Hold on. Ghetto, we
as
can't
I'm
hear
saying,
you. You're muffled because of the limit. Let Limit say what he has to say, and then you can respond. Because I want to hear
thank
what
you.
you have to say, Ghetto.
Listen, he originally said on my platform, I never said that. I said if I was women, this is how the bet became a situation. He said he mentioned me first. No, he didn't. He wanted to go behind the scenes with dragons, and he said, "You better be careful because how I am, I will fly my ass out to Miami. I'll fold you up like a pretzel." It had nothing to do with
repeating
women.
yourself, guys. Can I
It
speak
had
now?
nothing to do with me. It
Hold
had
on.
nothing
Hold
to
on,
do with
Limit.
me.
Hold on. You said what you said. Go ahead, Ghetto.
Here is the reason he won't get the 2,000 because he's a creep. Number one. Number two, he kept suggesting, and even on why
What I want y'all to listen to very carefully here is that I never really heard Ghetto get to that point. I know, Jessica, I was going to 1.5 it as well. I got you. Basically, I never heard Ghetto get like this, calling him a creep and things like that.
Hmm.
Now, do you think that not only do I want you to see the interaction, do you think that this argument and some of these assertions are going to stick? Let's go.
TC this morning,
Oh,
I'm doing this to screw dragons. That was the whole reason he's bringing this up. I do not want to screw dragons. I'm not interested in dragons, and that's what's in his
Oh
brain.
my god.
You said it on YTC this morning. Lemon, you're a liar and a drunk, bro. Go get some help. I was not trying to
Okay.
screw
Okay.
dragons.
Okay.
Period. And you still in your
Okay.
mind right now. Do you or do you
Okay.
not think I'm trying to screw dragons? Just enough. Do you or do you not think I'm trying to screw dragons? Exactly. The guy's got that his integrity is shot, guys. Well, good luck with
And that goes back to my question. If you're not with dragons, why is it an issue for Ghetto to say what he said, even though that was disrespectful, Ghetto? Why is that
okay.
affecting
Can
what
we
he's
pause
saying?
because I'm gonna get my closing?
Go ahead.
Okay, I gotta take off. Hearing this is now he's calling him a creep, but you were the biggest creep. You were over. I'm a lemon and depriving your woman with a like you set up and ignored her like a beautiful young woman that wanted your time and your energy, but you decided to get on YouTube. It doesn't make sense to me. It's you are a undercover brother, and you seem like a mad sissy. Mad day. Oh, now I'm about to tell you something because you came over there like a bitch that was looking for her man that was up in Keisha's apartment in 2B. Oh, I need some answers. You ran over there like a bitch trying to get answers from a man. Like it was no masculinity in that. I think that that dude is very much so confused, and that's the reason why he chases individuals in the LGBTQIA plus community around. And we don't hear him telling us stories about, oh, he's hanging out with his friends and there. We never see them on camera. We always see him over here alone and on Grinder allegedly trying to get to fucking San Antonio so he can get a piece of pasta. But little do he know, baby, you gonna get a extravagant, extreme, rapid weight loss if you go over there playing around in that playground. Allegedly, I'm gone. Thank you.
All right.
What
Um,
in the world?
so I have no idea. Tulsa, you just kind of let Tulsa up and
Yeah.
let Tulsa get Tulsa shit off and keep it moving. But anyway, based on the interaction, we knew I hate the freaking what's up, Damu 2 times. Appreciate you. What did Dragon say? I didn't believe her, or I didn't let her do nothing. She really believed that shit just because I was homeless. Even Pizza told her no in the chat. Don't know where
What
she
are y'all
got that
talking
from.
about? What happened?
I'm wait a minute. What? Oh, they're are they woo banging in the chat about dragons? Maybe I
Who
meant.
said?
Oh, dragons. Why you let the beach whale try you or try you about sleeping on the beach?
Oh, never mind. I regret even asking.
Okay. No comment. You said, cracks, apologize for what? Dragons ain't his girl. He acting like a chump. Let live and live. That's basically what was going on right there.
Okay.
His ghetto's basically saying like, if you weren't linked up with, is this Sparkles?
You doing now? What baffles me is how this fucking 7 foot goddamn walking disease got the nerve to talk about motherfucking ghetto, bitch, when you over there plaguing and ain't had a my chart since my chart was invented. Bitch, the problem is that's why Ness said what she said yesterday about your motherfucking ass over there with your non-existent white man that you study over there swallowing and motherfucking hiding, bitch. The problem is, just like she said, and I'm starting to believe that you started with her about her motherfucking son. Bitch, one thing, she still had him. Or she had him naturally. Or she's the woman you'll never be. Or that's the problem. And you talk about somebody neglecting. When did you neglect that motherfucking husband long enough to let him get that orgy off that you had on camera when you was over there showing John Yates, Cody, and the rest of the white tea sector? When you wanted them to join in? Hello. I told you I wasn't here the other night when you was trying to piece in the ghetto with the color purple bullshit. That's my
Marley, shut up.
motherfucking family. That's my motherfucking family story, bitch. Is you insane? Oh? Oh, I thought so. You done lost your fucking mind. I don't give a fuck about Orpa, Whoopi, or none of the rest of them rookie ass bitches. I said what I said. Don't nobody know shit, and the half may never be told. Shut the fuck up, Tulsa. You'll never be B sector. They will never accept you. Take your raggedy ass, just like Jaguar discarded you, just like that diseased bitch Trees discarded you, bitch. You are nobody, whore. Period. Now take that fucking cosplay wig off, just like motherfucking Treasure told you, and try again. Just like Dimples linebacker Oakland Raiders ass. The fuck? Anyway, y'all later. Child, please.
All right. I hey, our shows I laugh more and more and more and more based on what day it is. It's just crazy. Okay, so dragons, I personally don't think that you owe anybody to hit any platform to explain anything. So I agree with you 100%. Now, the whole sleeping on the beach and doing this and doing that. Here's the funny thing when people do reads about people, right? And dragons and we kind of have like a love hate relationship. So
Hmm.
it does. Listen, you know how objective I am. I don't give a damn. But it's not really a diss on saying that somebody's sleeping on the beach if they admit that they're homeless or that they were homeless at one time. So now, if you say I sleep on the beach, wow, I mean, I'm going to be tripping or whatever. But I don't know if that's like a big deal or whatever. Now, as far as what you say, it's not that serious because it's my past. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like dragons, and I always said, like
Wow.
dragons, listen, she was honest and she lived her life. You know what I'm saying? Like she was on the street, but she still tapped in with y'all with the IPAs that she was riding around with, the IPA beers and shit, chilling at the charge station. So you know what? Hey,
Hmm.
dragons, live your life because basically nobody's gonna live it for you on this bitch for sure.
And
So it is
storylines.
what it. Dragons, you got nothing to explain because here's the thing. Dragons isn't in a relationship, so I don't give a damn. A ghetto talks to her, lemon talks to her. Because me personally, if I'm not in a relationship, you try to talk to the girl that I'm talking to, that means I lost.
Right.
And that means down the road, if she's going to entertain a dude while we're talking, then eventually it's going to come to fruition. So who
Hmm.
gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let's go with the narrative. Ghetto was trying to entertain. No, I can't do that because Mrs. Ghetto. I'll figure somebody else out. We'll run a play. All
But
right.
dragons, at the end of the day, you also have to look at
Right.
it this way too, right? That's your past. You're not there anymore. You're doing better. So that's really all that matters. You're doing much better.
Right.
Period.
Still got me blocked. You still got her blocked, Ghetto. Come on, Ghetto. Yeah.
Ghetto
The
unblock
thing is,
dragons.
hey, and here's the thing also, right? I know a lot of people say like this person or that person spends a lot of time on YouTube or all day or doesn't have a life, whatever. Now, there's been actions that have happened to people along the way
You
where they
welcome,
come on
Dragons.
here. Yeah, there are actions that come, down the road with people that, this is their sanctuary. This is their safe place. A lot of
Hmm.
people live like this is their family. So, in my opinion, if Dragons felt like YouTube was her extended family while she was going through stuff, come around and hang out. I listen. It is what it is on that. I will say some people do spend too much time on this bitch, but if you want to come in here when you have an issue, it is what it is. Dragons, I'm going to talk about you. It's not going to be that bad, but if you do something just like anybody else, I'm going to talk about you. But hey, shout out to you for keeping it real. But
Hmm.
anyway, my bad, Dragons. I'll check on it. Ghetto got mad
Good.
and he hit that block button. Uh,
Okay, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So, so far, it's like okay. The good thing is like nobody's really debating the Ness situation. Now, let me ask you this, okay?
Hmm.
Since we learned that, dragons. I think that okay, the best content. I'll tell you this, dragons. The best content creators are willing to bring people into their life off of this whatever, off of this nonsense here, this virtual space. And if somebody gets to know the good, bad, and the ugly about you, and they continue to support you, then you'll know who your supporters are, and not the people that sit in the bushes and hate watch. So dude, keep being you, be accepted the way that you want to be. You feel like it's your extended family. Great. I mean, I salute you for bringing people into it. And then because I can sit up here and fake all day, especially when I turn this camera off. So, be you, do you. And I got something for you. You guys will you get tired of seeing this. Well, I might leave this up for one more day. But Dragons, I got this for you. You probably heard it yesterday or whatever because I like the damn clip or whatever.
Hmm.
But it's only a minute and 20 clip while I get my shit together and try to figure out what the hell how we're gonna break down these things that we brought up so we can get our ass to the night show. Okay, all right. Listen,
Alrighty.
listen to this. Listen to this close, dragons. This is actually for you today. Let's go.
These days, anybody can just say whatever the they want to say online because they hide behind something. I remember there was a point in time where you had to be real in real life. You don't have to be that anymore. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be online. A fucking princess, a fucking Aztec warrior. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be these days when you online. But what are you in real life? That's the real question, homie. What are you in real life? People don't have to be that no more. Now they just sit there and they just follow to Instagram or Facebook and shit, I can get on here and get the praise I'm looking for, the clout I'm looking for. When you get your ass outside, boy, you looked over every time. But you don't demand respect in your real life, your everyday. That's crazy. I watch more people demand respect online than they do in their everyday life. You let people run over you every day in your personal day-to-day hand-to-hand combat, but when you online, you God with no face to the case.
You said so.
That's the
Same cadence.
truth.
That's sharp. That's the last person that left no jumper. So that's what I'm saying, Dragon. So there you go. That basically says it all. I hope. But anyway,
Not why does he sound like Envy? No, he really
uh,
sounds like the guy from Chicago. What is Chicago
the
PD? That's what he
the
sound like.
cadence and all that. I have to be
Uh-huh.
a little bit more raspy. Rah, 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 rah. But yes, that was the pimp from No Jumper. He's the last one that left. Yeah, Sharp is crazy, but shout out to Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Someday he'll be on the show. But
Yes.
anyway, so sometimes the show is long, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's somewhere in the
Hmm.
middle, or whatever the case may be. But my thing is I like to cover the content and get people's feedback so we can figure out what the hell's going on. And as I
Right.
said, I'm going to, before we leave, we're not leaving right this second, but before we leave, I do want to like pose some things that can be content. You know what I'm saying? Or
Okay.
not
Hmm.
content, but some things that we can get answered. Now,
All right.
one thing I'm not going to push is why Shakim calls me George Bush and this and that. But the thing is, I will most definitely hold it accountable that he said that I don't have supporters to take advantage of or expose. That's weird. Do you know what I'm saying? So wherever we take that to is up to him because I didn't bring him up in that capacity. So if I see receipts on somebody's damn wall and then on in somebody's chat and I want to get clarifications from people, that doesn't mean I'm dragging him. But we can go into those reads and stuff. What is he gonna say? Yellow Trump, flag football playing,
Flag
blue hat
football.
wearing. Every time you mention somebody, there's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 different little drags or whatever that people get tired of hearing about. But it is what it is. Shakim, I thought we were in a better space, but dude, if you're looking to pick out somebody to beef with, I don't give a fuck. You're in Atlanta. Why didn't you tell me? If there's a huge, I think you're in Atlanta, but you were a ghost. So let's not do the pull up gang or anything like that. But if you have a problem, you're in my city, I think. Because if I knew you're in my city, I would know you're in my city. I don't know where you were.
Yes,
Next,
flag football,
you
Molly.
know these haters. I got the nerve to say I'm cloud chasing off of Tulsa, baby. They can never. Oh, Tulsa transition. Jesus Christ. Me too. Even though I side eye Mark a little, honey love. Okay, you guys are talking about what'd you say? I was a national champ at semi-pro flag football. That's what's up. I can't believe the junkie. All right. So basically, okay. So what is wrong with that's so funny like people's outrage, that's so funny. That tells that you there's somebody that tells it hurts somebody's heart. Things hurt somebody's heart. And a sabbatical from YouTube and shit like that or whatever. I don't think I would ever goddamn complain about two bands that I spent on people, but it is what it is. What's up, Sparkles?
Hey y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, Ness? Uh, no electrolyte, bitch. Junkie stunt bike, bitch. Let me tell you something, ho. Okay, because me and Lemon had an interesting conversation about your drag queen ass dragons, bitch. Let me tell you, I done told you, bitch, leave me the fuck alone, okay? Because you the one on that heroin, that white girl dying of a motherfucking junkie stunt to get Lemon motherfucking money, bitch. I ain't got to get Nan dollar off Nan motherfucker on this bitch. Begging for cash apps or pizza rolls, ho. So what's your tea? And thank you, Ness, for telling me this little crackhead bitch better go sit some motherfucking where, bitch, because I don't get on live and go to sleep doing the heroin addict creep, ho. Okay? With your drunk motherfucking, I said lovely love, just like she said, when I don't get a cash app, I'm white like the punk bitch that you are. Girl, you better leave me the fuck alone, okay? And go shoot something up and leave me alone, bitch. Okay, because this place made plenty of money. Spots, no spots, and all that Tulsa never got. Then this bitch got the nerve to say I'm clout chasing off Tulsa. Tulsa can never sit where I sat. Okay? It's more like you're clout chasing off Tulsa, bald head nigga. Sir, you better leave me the fuck alone and sit your junky ass down, ho.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening?
I mean, these
Huh?
drive-bys between Tulsa and Sparkles, I think they're lit. I think they're lit back up. You know what I'm saying? That shit, look at this. Look at this shit
Oh,
right here. Ah,
jeez
y'all beef.
Louise.
I think that they beef every other day. But it's
Oh
funny as hell.
God.
So it's funny as hell. So I entertain this shit. You know what I'm saying? But but it is what it
Well,
is.
yeah.
How do you feel about Shotgun's reads? Like, is he hurting his heart that he dropped something in Lemon's chat and I brought it up? I'm trying to get clarification on the investments that he's made in the beef sector. I'm not. I didn't drag him. Like, where'd that come from? That's weird because I'm going to be like in the show for the next 150 days with one receipt and a 3-hour show. But we already know I'm going to be that. So where does that come from? I don't get it.
Honestly, I have no idea where that came from. I can understand if this was something that wasn't public and somehow someone snuck this information to you. Then I could understand
Right.
that. But when you make it public, if it's on YouTube, it can be talked about, right? So if it's public, especially in a super chat, that means you want it to be seen.
Yes.
If you post it on your community wall, that means you want it to be seen. So I don't quite know what that's all about. I don't.
That's weird.
Very much
And the
so.
George Bush, whatever, I'm a Trump supporter. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Like, when the Democrats ride around with their bus through black hoods and scoop all of us up and take us down to register us to vote to
Hmm.
pad the Democratic movement, like you guys just don't think. But it is what it
And
is. Hey,
yeah, and the whole Trump supporter. Here's the thing: you can't win for losing. If you're a Trump supporter, they talk about you. If you say I don't vote, I don't deal with politics, it is what it is, they talk about you. No matter
what they
what
say,
you do, who you support, it's gonna be talked about. Who cares?
right?
Like, jeez.
Yeah, what
But
Shakim is
Shakim is
describing
go
in
ahead.
those numbers is basically the cost of doing business, right? I cost for the ghetto. I don't understand what he's trying to prove because he's made more than what he describes. It doesn't. That's what I was trying to figure out. That's like acting like a company how much they made as they telling you how much they spent on expenses. Well, you know what? Companies have to file an annual report, which ghetto's very supporting your abusers with a super chat as well. Dirty boy are raw words. Republicans do that too, and the that was a straw argument. Oh my god. But we'll have that discussion some other time, ghetto.
Yeah.
But I was talking specifically about a side. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, dude. I'm not a supporter of any of them because they don't do. I mean, they're all the same in the end. They play politics with each other, so I don't know why we fight them because it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But anyway, I was just mentioning that because that was mentioned on me.
Hmm.
Ordering dinner. All right, honey love, make sure you order some good stuff.
Right.
Nothing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Austin said it's raining. So
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
I,
still stuck on the whole you don't have any supporters to expose. That right there
right.
made me check completely out. I'm just like, okay, all right, whatever. That was weird. Like, why would you expose your okay. Anyway,
But you
carry
pay
on.
$2,000 to have people in your chat.
that's that's weird. No supporter should be exposed, period, because they're spending their hard-earned money to support the content creator of their choosing. And stuff like that will make people not want to support. And then we're going to have to hear,
Any of
oh, y'all
us.
don't support us no more. Y'all don't send cashes. Well, this is why. This is why.
This is
So,
why. This is literally why.
hmm
And it's a crab in the barrel mentality where okay, like let me do this so I affect everybody else. It's I don't know. It's almost like when somebody's hurt and they keep doing stuff, they keep doing stuff. But you know what? What do you have to do? You got to get somebody drunk or angry for them to tell the truth.
hold
So
on.
here we
OG
are.
said, Envy, he also mentioned Ness being over here and you hearing her side. It really is silly. He even took shots at you being biracial. Let's unpack this, okay? Let's eisegete this just for a moment. He also mentioned Ness being over here and you hearing her side.
Right.
What?
Her side
Like,
about
what's
her side about
what's
oh,
wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Her side about what exactly? The her son situation, the reason why she may or may not have flagged Lemon. Isn't that what we all do? We sit on YouTube to hear everybody's side about what happened. I'm
the
confused.
whole point of going live is to listen to the people in your chat and try to figure out what's going on.
Right.
because I could sit here with RY all day and night, and we could talk about this stuff. But the whole thing
Hmm.
is I have a YouTube channel to run, and I need to see how you all are feeling about things that are going down the lines. If people would stick to the facts, I'd be fine.
Hmm.
These old ass lame drags, stick to the facts. Like say, I don't know what I'm talking about. I am biased, something like that. So, man, listen. I mean, I'm glad
Hmm.
I have my problems, not his. Let me tell you, it's
And just like we heard his side when it came to everything that happened, we heard his side, saw the receipts. So if we hear one side, we got to hear the other side. And then taking shots at you being biracial. Were you in your mother's womb and you said, "Hey, this is what I want to be. Give me a clipboard so I can check mark off everything that I want to be." So when I come out the
it's
womb,
actually harder to be
you
biracial than it is
right.
black or
It's not
white.
something that you didn't choose
There's
to be
there's
biracial.
there's no white privilege in biracial. Like white people that don't like black people are more mad at me that I'm biracial than being racist against a black person. So anyway, like
About the channel flagging.
like come up with
Okay.
something new, please.
Yeah.
And I don't like film, but all he did was show that that she gave him $100 that he previously didn't have. Maybe if he paid it back, but you can't drag and have their money. Mm,
Molly
no,
said, I
that's
don't
what I'm
think
saying.
Ness. Molly said, I don't think Ness came here and discussed Shakim. She didn't. She didn't.
She didn't, not at all whatsoever. So I don't understand. I
No.
don't understand the
No.
correlation of her coming over here and I listen to her. The link is pinned. Is it my fault that somebody doesn't want to come to a place that they're talking
Eso
about?
so bad.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
Mhm.
my fault that somebody doesn't want to come to a place where they have the issue? Why go around the world? Why go
Yeah.
to this platform to that platform to talk about something that you feel I did wrong? That's so pillow talk to me. Like, like one of your friends down the road says, "Oh yeah, Shakim was talking to me about this. You the first thing I'm gonna say is I'm right here, cammed up, right here, everything's good. Marcel, Atlanta. If you were here and you
Yeah.
had an issue with whatever, we definitely could have, you know, talked about it. So it's weird. I'll be on
OG
it in this show
Beauty.
or whatever. But
OG
I'm
Beauty.
not
I
I'm
want you
not
to
like
understand that you just answered
I'm
your
not
own
like let
you just answered your own question. She said Shakim went on a rant at the very end of Brianna's live and he went at Envy. He also mentioned Ness being over here. Here's the thing. Had Ness not been over here, he wouldn't have went at Envy.
right.
You have to learn to compartmentalize and you have to put people in their prospective places and understand the reason why people do things that way. Because
I'm
he
not
didn't
supposed to yeah.
right. Because had Ness not been over here, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. What it boils down to is he has an alt against Ness. And wherever Ness is, he's going to pinpoint them. That's just what
And
it
I'm gonna
is.
hear I'm gonna hear Ness out, whatever she wants to talk about, whatever. I'm gonna hear anybody
Yeah.
out. What do you not understand about the fact that you got to look at all sides of things? But you know, I think that I don't have to beg and pay Nest to come to my channel is the issue. But anyway,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna go where I'm invited and appreciated, like all the way to Seattle, rather than tolerated. Because when somebody's tolerated, that means that people come back with tea about them. They want everybody
Hmm.
mad with Ness. She does what everyone else does, talk junk when she is mad. Right. I don't understand. Like, oh my God. Like, but
And
anyway,
my
what's
thing is
what's
this
up,
too.
Dow baby?
I really wouldn't get too hung up on that because just like everything else in the beef sector, this too shall pass. It is what it
This too
is.
shall pass. That's being over here.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm saying
okay. Yeah.
not Ness being over here will pass. I'm just saying like the angst or the
No, I
animosity that
know.
he has. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we'll
it's weird
see.
when they
We'll see
start
when they
doing
start
that.
doing that.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
very.
why? Well, just go back to Lemons then. I'm sure he'll accept you. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so but just so you know, I'm not like the people that are gonna let you like completely slander me, have me all over the place, play these beams and do this and that. I'm not him because that's not YouTube. That's against my minority owned small business. So
Right.
let's leave it with your comments and all the other stuff.
Hmm.
But there's a limit. There's a line. You want to talk? I'm right here. But don't do that weird shit because I'll be on you.
Yeah.
All right.
So
That's
Bomb
just
said,
I'm
I don't
telling you
even
straight
know.
out.
What did I say?
And
So
see,
Bomb said, I don't even know who was cool or not cool anymore. And so Bomb, I agree with that. The only person I could be worried about who is cool and not cool with somebody is myself. That's it.
yeah. And see Patricia's here. Thank you for coming back, Patricia.
Hey
Um,
Patricia.
I, and based on your comment, and then you weren't the only person. Trust me, there's a lot of people, especially with putting out Femme's cash app. And how can you be mad at me? I'm actually kind of mad that you're ruining the fact that people are looking at us as lowlifes about cash apps and their donations. And my challenge to people, which is helping people, okay, it's helping people. My challenge to people is to make your damn YouTube a business that people can look up. Okay, that people can look up that you paid the treasury, your state taxes, you did your annual report, you got your operating agreement in place, and all that other stuff. My YouTube channel is a minority owned small business. So when somebody donates to it, I got to pay taxes, I got to do all that other stuff or whatever. And they're donating to the future, they're not donating to some random whatever, like Ness, Ness No Mess LLC. Like there's a path. So it is what it is. If he's going to make us all look like low lights, exposing people's cash apps or whatever, and then saying I don't have supporters to expose, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I don't have supporters to expose. I got plenty of supporters. I don't. There's not a redirect. There's not a pay to play. There's nothing. Me, I press the go live button, and people that want to hear me say what I need to say. And,
Hmm.
and I always say, like, I could talk about the damn weather. If people
Right.
if people like me as a content creator, they like my character, the way I go about stuff, they're here. If they don't,
Hmm.
they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like the hate watchers can go. If I got 10 people in here that like really support me, I'm straight. I'm good. Let's go back up here so I make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's
Okay.
see. Molly said, "Why can't Shakim and Ness go back to hating Lemon? Life was so much simpler then. Ness made up with Lemon and fell out with Shakim, and everything is in disarray. Venezuela ice, StreamYard, so check
Mo-
back.
Molly, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. Well, the thing is honestly, everybody's going to be friends. So I don't even step in the middle of shit. I just show something, we go over it, and that's it. People don't understand. I'm not, yeah, it's TSW. And see, my thing is I'm not right. I'm not emotional about this. Like, I don't make the news. What have I done? I scam somebody's
Yeah.
cash app, you know, say scandal. Well, you guys think I have a ring, but anyway. Other than that, like, what have I done? I take what y'all do and talk about it because it's funny.
Yeah.
I just let y'all. It's easier to let y'all go fuck up and talk about it rather than me make up something. You know what I'm saying? But if you want me to run a play, which nobody can ever say what play I ran, oh, he's the biggest play runner in YouTube. How? Like, can somebody teach me how to run plays, please?
Ghost
Like,
Gang. Ghost Gang, you have to ignore Molly. Okay. You
right?
have to ignore Molly.
Emotional and
Ghost Gang
compulsive.
said
I'm used to masculine and men. Right, right. Honey
Ghost
love.
Gang said this Molly guy is wild. What planet is he on?
Right,
Ignore
right.
Molly.
Holly
Molly will
love talking
say
about I'm used to men
the
and
first thing.
masculinity, not whining, not whining.
Exactly. Exactly.
Want to donate? Yeah, people don't. Even you, TSW, like people don't want to donate as
Yes.
much anymore because your support becomes a drag during Mad Day. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Yes,
crazy.
and
Your
to that,
support,
and to
your support
TSW's
became a
point,
drag.
right. And that's exactly where I was getting ready to go. And to TSW's comment, I definitely understand what she's saying. And in front of all of these people, I apologize for the role I played in that because I know I was one of the opinionated people about their whole donation to the thing or whatever. But I definitely get it. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart. That was wrong. But your comment is just like spot on. Spot on.
Right. I used to, Catherine Powell said, I understand my, I like people to just
Where is
be cordial and
Catherine?
respect each other.
Oh,
Right
I see her.
here. Um, yeah, joking. So
Yes.
yeah, Molly's chat gold. Yeah, Molly is chat gold, even though I get
Molly
pissed
is
off at
chat.
Molly a lot.
Yes. Molly is
You
chat
know,
gold until Molly pisses you off.
oh my God. Yeah, Molly will make you want to, Molly make you want to unmolly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No problem, TSW.
So the thing is, okay, great. It's very controlling, very very strange. Like if somebody decides like to hang out with somebody, like I don't even remember that, was that like elementary school or something, like you, if you sat at this lunch table but then you sat at the next lunch table, these people over there are going to talk about you and say that you're going to hang out with these people. I don't get it. Just have
Yeah,
your
that's
own
that's
personal
crazy.
relationships with people. I've had a problem
Exactly.
with Ness. I've had a problem with Lemon. I've had a problem with everybody. And I don't give a
Yeah.
shit who talks to him, who does this, who does that. But what I'm saying is, you made an opposite. You took advantage of dropping a chat in Lemon's chat, in which you were seen. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
And I was just asking about all this money that you donated. So anyway,
Now
I'm moving right along
Patricia,
because I'll be a meme
Patricia,
tomorrow.
listen, okay? I just wonder what will happen if Ness Lemon and Shakim start back dealing with each other. The beef sector will be on fire. Let me tell you something. That eventually that will happen.
Yeah.
Eventually, at some point. Now, it may not be to the extent that they once were.
No.
However, I got a feeling that over time things may level out. And then we will have people, throwing arrows and darts at them like people were trying to do to Lolo today. So, yeah.
And Lolo, my thing is, Lolo, please stop doing this. Like, I gotta keep it real, Lolo. Lolo, at very minimum, you'll text, you'll drop in the chat, you'll hit the panel for a couple minutes or whatever. Like, stop doing that. Like, if there's something that comes up about you, let's clear it up. Because I know that just seems to happen all the time. And my thing is, all I want to know, Lolo, is did we just put an X through like one of your requests? I just want to know that. And as I said, don't be my friend, anybody on here, not just Lolo. Don't be my friend and be a yes person. If I do something that I think is out of order, tell me. Tell me
Tell
in my
me, yeah.
comments below the video. Tell me in the comments here. Do something, okay? My Instagram's the
Hmm.
same damn name that's on here. Do something. But Lolo, I'm specifically saying I closed my panel for. I'm not. Listen, I have my own problems with Just Chris. I don't want her around anyway. But I closed my panel specifically on your behalf. But you sat on the goddamn panel with her on Mia's. You said you never want to be in her presence. And as I said, like, I'm not going in, but I do have concern. Okay, I'm annoyed, not pissed off. There's a difference.
There's a big
um
difference.
yeah. Envy and ROI, the stuff with Lolo reminded me of what happened the other day. Oh, you talk when Molly was going off the rails, when Molly was doing Molly rants.
Oh, oh God. See, but the other,
Yeah.
it fits what I'm thinking of. My going off was for a completely different reason. That's why I went off. Because I ain't too much
I
like
don't
that.
know why you went off.
You don't know, yes, you do. She talking about, I think about talking about Simon.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Focus.
yeah. Hey, Focus. Hi, getting in these bushes. Okay, you know what, focus. Since you dropped down, we have the upper deck up there, the luxury box. There's snacks, drinks, and everything up there. You don't have to sit in the bushes. We'll send you the upper deck because you are supportive and you're willing to drop down. Yeah, it's okay. We don't have to go back. We're not
Yeah, I
going
don't want to
back,
go back
Molly.
because I
Yeah,
wasn't too
no,
proud of
hell
that
no.
moment. I was not proud of that moment at all.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, when RY goes off, somebody really did something dumb.
Yeah.
I have to disagree. People have a right to choose what they want to respond to. If not, you'll go crazy trying to combat every single person who has an issue with you. Some people aren't worth it. True. It's called pay 'em
Crafty.
dust.
Listen, that's why I say all the time people cannot respond to no response. You don't
Here
have to
you
show up
go.
to every fight you're invited to.
Okay,
That's the
so
fact.
the creator of our sector that I come from said exactly
Hmm.
Act
this.
like the nigga don't even exist. Like, don't even respond to the nigga. Don't do nothing. Don't even fuck with that nigga. I'm not gonna waste my energy on cuz.
There you go. What Molly is our baby, even though he can make us question his love. Oh yeah, trust me, Patricia. Molly will write me a paragraph in the comments after the video, and I will literally spend time. I'm typing. And I'm still pissed off at the comment. I'm typing. I'm still pissed off at the comment. Man, 4 paragraphs later, I'm like, God damn, I must have been pissed off because it was just so easy to argue with Molly. Like
It
Molly, you're
is.
supposed. And then Molly will come to Molly's senses and be like, "Oh, well, maybe I went a
No,
little too far on my
no.
rant." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Molly wrote all that in your comment section under the video, and then at the very end said, "Oh,
Right?
don't mind me. I just had to get this rant out." What? That was dumb. That was
Oh, it was like, bruh. Hey,
stupid.
RYM, you're scared of 11, so therefore they won't ask the appropriate questions. So we're not going to get any answers over here because they're
Thank you,
appeasing.
Ghost
So
Gang. I appreciate that so much. You're very
Terry
welcome,
say I
honey.
left via chat simply because I refused to be where Krista is after saying what she did to me. I even left Lemon chat anytime she shows up last year. Yeah, Terry, she tried
Oh.
her best to. People laugh. She tried her best to go look at Molly.
Bobby, you don't understand. By the time I read all of that, I
Right.
think I was talking to Envy. I said, Envy, did you see the end? Please disregard this. I just had to get my rant out. You mean to
Please
tell me you
disregard.
took the time to use your fingers and type all of that?
Right. And then please disregard. I can't disregard a half a book of
Look at Molly.
comments.
Move on to the next topic.
Okay. Hey, shout out to
Oh,
Molly. Here we
you
go.
gotta love Molly.
Now, when I get real crazy, I say crazy stuff like this. You know what? And then Molly is always like, "Hey, you're going to
Uh
confuse
oh.
people. Can you take that down, please? Oh my God, you're going to confuse people. Can you please take that down? I'm not on the panel." But when I put this up, that's when I'm going to go on mute and not say anything. And everybody in the
I
comments
remember when
is
you
like,
first used that avatar.
"Yeah,
Molly was in the chat. You gotta change that. Change
you got to
it.
change that. People are going to get confused." Hey, and you see the little member S, the little badge next to the name.
Yes. Oh, that was
Like I
hilarious.
will literally go up there. I will type in the back chat, trolling Molly, not gonna speak, and I'll sit up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing is I got a Molly troll that types just like Molly, that says that I'm the real Molly. So you know what? Like, trust me, I can definitely get Molly back. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at this point, Molly and I have always been cool, no matter how much I get irritated. You know what I'm saying?
Molly
Because
is the type
Molly
of
will
person
say
that
what
you
people
can't
are
stay mad
thinking.
at. Yes,
Right.
you can't stay mad at Molly. You just
I wasn't
can't.
gonna even respond to the damn messages. I was like, man, fuck Molly for the day. And then I'm like, all right, damn it, Molly. And I'm like, okay.
Ah,
You know,
jeez.
I didn't see the membership thing. Yeah,
Look
the
at So
membership
So Bomb.
badge.
Look
Look,
at So
look,
So Bomb.
Molly. Molly, look here, look.
Not two for
There you
one
go,
Molly's.
Molly. See above the Y, the membership badge. There you go, Molly.
Ah,
Look at Molly. Molly's like all nice today. Like, oh.
listen, exactly. So Bomb said the first time you did that, Envy, I thought Molly was on the panel.
Yep. Yeah. I've
A
never
lot
been
of
mad
people
at
thought
Molly.
that.
Yeah. Trolls don't like to be trolled. They don't. But Molly's pretty good at it. You know what I'm saying? This avatar is the only thing I've ever seen Molly ask. Like, legitimately, can you change something
Right?
about your
Can you
trolling?
please change that? Can you
Can you
change
please
that?
take that down? Because if you say or do something stupid, I'm gonna be yeah. But Molly sounds like this though. I think Ness was the only panel. Hey y'all, like we're waiting for this explosion of the Molly. You know the way that Molly types, but Molly was like, "Hey, here, let me turn my camera off to do it. Hold on." Molly was like, "Hey, I'm Molly, and yeah, I said one day I would hit a panel and they said, Molly, what do you have to say? Molly was like, "Mm, nothing. And yeah, I was like, what in the hell is this? I was like,
I
Molly
heard
is being
Molly one
an
time,
imposter. Yeah, on Ness's.
and I'm like, oh my God, Molly's voice. I like it. Get.
No,
We used to
I
hit
love when
Goosey's
Molly. I
panel.
love it. Remember when Molly was in a chat with us and they threw Molly a wrench? Molly was
Oh,
Molly
Molly
just
was
scared the hell.
not having
Oh,
that.
but no, hell no. Molly doesn't do wrenches, just so y'all know.
No.
But at the same time, listen, Molly didn't just say, sorry, bad. Molly didn't just say, hey, I don't want a wrench. I don't do a wrench. Molly tried to scare because it was all men on the channel, right? Molly tried to scare the men by saying, hey, I'm a dude. So
Then when I found
Molly
out
was
Molly
trying to,
was a dude, I was confused. I said, wait, what?
no, hey,
Mm-mm.
and no, but I mean, it was funny with Molly. Molly didn't just say I'll do wrenches. Like Molly literally tried to scare the shit out of them over there because they're men's men. Like it's kind of the barbershop talk. So Molly thought she could scare
Hmm.
him away by saying I'm a dude. I was like, oh shit.
Let me tell you
Let's see.
something. Molly gets under people's skin so bad, I will never forget. Molly says something that pissed Lemon off. Lemon blocks Molly, right? You see how
Right.
Molly's name is Molly made that? So Honey Love dropped down in Lemon's chat one day, and Lemon went, oh, you support Molly because you got Maybach in your name. Oh, Molly. And we was all like, no. That's Honey Love's name. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, that's how
Right.
bad Molly got under his skin one day. I was like,
Right.
geez.
Yeah, Lemon definitely thought that Molly or that Honey Love took my like
Yes, was
like
pepping for Molly.
like something raw or something like whatever. Like
Yes.
he literally thought Honey Love.
And all you saw in Lemon's chat was, no, that's Honey Love's name. That's the full handle name. Did
No,
not want to
because of
hear
the
it.
signs.
Yes.
Molly,
Yeah, we know Molly is a man. We
yes,
know.
nobody. No. But I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Molly was in another sector, and they threw him a wrench, and Molly was like, "Not, instead of saying I don't want a wrench, he thought that Molly thought that he could make them be homophobic enough to take the wrench. That's the point. It's
Hmm.
funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Let me set this up real quick. So so in our 2 hours and a half or whatever, do you think we accomplished
Hmm.
anything with the whole I don't know why I'm being think about this from let's
Okay.
go to from the hate and then we'll go to the Ness not striking the channel.
Hmm.
Dragons will close out right there. Basically, what
Hmm.
in the hell do you think that you really do think that Shakim's thing is coming from a perspective of the fact that he doesn't like that Ness is over here? Or is
I
or
do.
is it deeper than that about me personally?
Okay. So I think verbally it's that. but I got a feeling that there's something a little deeper that maybe he just hasn't talked about or refused to talk about. I don't know. I'm not Shakim, but it Ness being over here cannot be the only thing. It just can't be. That's
Yeah.
too
Uh,
elementary. So I don't know.
yeah. And I mean, like, yeah, I'm sure it's
OG
going to
Beauty
be
said it's
content
both. He
somewhere
took
for nine
shots at
days.
you personally as well. He did take shots at Envy, but honestly, this isn't the first time he's taken shots at Envy when Envy has done nothing to him.
It's
Um,
always the same that I'm George Bush,
Biracial, Trump supporter.
biracial,
Okay, we get that.
Trump
We get it.
supporter, all that weird shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but he
Yeah.
can't move on his own, like without Lemon or Ness. Like it's fine, whatever. It is what it is. But anyway, we'll see what he says, and we could go from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really do a whole lot of this on the internet. So we can see where we go from there. All right.
Mr. Gibbs said, "What's up, Envy? Do you think Ohio State is going to win tonight? Go blue. They
Really?
playing tonight?"
Well, we're both out of the playoffs.
I
We're
was about
both
to
out of
say,
the
hold
playoffs.
on.
Yeah, he's talking about the idiots up north and us. We're both out of the playoffs.
Mm,
So, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
Um, Let me see
Well,
what is the line of the
tell
damn.
the idiots up north to have a coach that ain't swinging that dangling everywhere,
Oh
and
wow.
have an OC that's not hacking into stuff. But carry on.
Hmm.
Mm.
um, yeah. Let's see. What time
I
is
don't
that?
know those
You
sectors
actually
as
remind me.
well.
Okay, Ole Miss in Miami. That'll be interesting. Ghost
Oh
Gang
wow.
Austin. Yeah, for sure. You know what that means.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So basically, hopefully we gave y'all a show. Like I see the YouTube streets or YouTube streaming or whatever. As I said, most definitely say whatever you want to say, but at the same time,
Yes, Molly.
make sure you don't go over the edge or anything like that. Because as I said, I'm definitely not a person about slander or anything like that. Like I'm not gonna
Hmm.
sit back and let like that's weird. Ness comes by and all of a sudden I'm an enemy. But whatever. That's super emotional. And I am not that. So
Right.
basically, I'm gonna say, Molly, you be doing a lot. Wow, the 4 days. I say, listen, Ghost Gang, you never seen anything like Molly in a chat. I promise you, it gets better
Mm.
and better as you go, right? Um, but anyway, 3.75 GPA to get into
Ooh.
Michigan. Listen, that's not for the athletes. Okay. Anyway, Ohio State's a esteemed school.
See, I knew it. I
I
knew
don't
it.
give a damn about the academics right now. I care about the football field.
The
If
football,
you think that
okay?
the football team, if you think that the number 1, 10, 20, 40th recruit in the country gets recruited because they got good grades in high school,
Right.
then we got a lot to talk about when it comes to football. TSW said
Uh-huh.
what? He said that you scam. It's because you guys are the team up north. We don't say the M. We say Michigan. So
Michigan.
you got to get into the rivalry, Gip. But anyway, he said that you scammed him because you were supposed to produce his first concert. So I think it's that Lemon and Ness. That's so wet. He always says that too. All I was
Hmm.
asked to do, all I was asked to do is throw a concert in the Mo3 sector. I said I'm
Oh.
just the venue. I don't have anything to do other than that. I don't have anything to do past that. He always says that. Oh, I was supposed to produce it. How? He's the artist.
Oh wow.
Like,
Mm.
yeah, remember when we did the whole concert over in the Mo3 sector? He
Mm-hmm.
always just for whatever reason, like that's just such a sticking point with him. Like because we went over the Mo3 sector, he did a concert and that's it. And then
Wow.
he networked with people in the Mo3 sector. But anyway, if he makes slight comments like that, at panels that don't like me anyway, I don't respect that anyway. Like it's easy to talk about me at Breeze. Like go talk about me in the Mo3 sector. Okay. Like that's
Right.
a challenge. It's easy to talk about me at Breeze, but go to Cupcakes, go to Captains, go to Sean G's, go to 88s, go to Skokohanis, go anywhere and say that same thing in the Mo 3 sector. Okay. But if I go to Umar's sector and say something about him, I bet y'all get a better reaction. Like do an internet challenge because literally I didn't know you were in Atlanta. And there's a reason, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, so moving right along. Cool. Done with the Ness thing. Let's see. What did I say up there? Shakim and Femme Noire. Hey, just because you're in he's the one that said it, right? He's the one that put the
Mhm.
Cash App receipt up there or whatever. So I don't know what the problem is. It's content. And it's content of the fact that it affects all of us because my Cash App
Right.
isn't dinging today. Usually I get some love. So yeah, thank you very much. And then basically the loyalty thing. I really want to know about you scam lemon and buy me. Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh wow. Ghetto.
Well, the ghetto and TSW are always going to have their issue.
Okay.
So,
I'll leave that
but
alone then.
I'm not getting into that. That's from the whole talent show debacle, which I
Yeah.
don't want to bring up because that was a disaster. So thank you, Sour Patch.
Thank you, Mr.
Anyway.
Get.
Yeah, I respect you too, Gip, but you guys are screwed for about the next decade. But anyway, you got a 66-year-old coach. He's on his way out.
Okay, on his way
Uh,
out.
yeah, so
Oh,
basically, like, I do want to know from Lolo, like, you always drop down. I can't stand that. Like, if you're brought up or whatever the case may be, like, why avoid it if I'm asking questions? Because at that point, when I ask people questions and I can't get answers like Shakim or anybody else, then I come up with my own conclusions and I report based on that. So I don't understand because do you feel like you did something right? Do you feel like you did something wrong? Do you feel like you caved? Like, do you feel like you don't have any obligation to tell me anything? Like, what is it? Like, that's up in the air, Lolo. I really want to get down to the bottom of that because people did mention that. And imagine like if just Krista did come up, not that she can't come around me anyway, but let's hypothetically say she came up and I said, well, I don't want you up here because of Lolo, then I would have looked like the asshole if you guys are sharing a platform. So I just kind of wanted to know about that. That was the loyalty is on mute situation right there. And then the last thing in my title was enter my panel at your own risk. I'm not going to stop anybody from saying something. Now, if I don't want you to say something that is a violation of community guidelines or the things I don't stand for. I don't like the kids, the deceased, the none of that. You know what you can say and what you can't say. But anything other than that, like when people could come up, when they leave, what they could say, how long they could stay, I'm good. I wash my hands of it. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to do beef sector content. I feel very much a part of the beef sector, but also respect the fact that I've only learned to run a platform for 4 years, 5 years from a Mo 3 standpoint. And I almost forgot to play this clip for y'all, right? So this is how, and Ghetto's in it too. This is how we rocked for many, many years, right? Many, 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 many years. Okay. This is how I ran my panel.
Lord
Okay.
Jesus.
And it's not going to end now just because. Like B sector, I love you, but there's a little bit of both 3 sector involved in this panel that you have right here. It's convenient to say I'm not B sector until there's a B sector complaint. But this is how we used to run this shit. Okay. Let's
You
go.
just screaming. You haven't even landed your plane. You don't have a
Man,
purpose.
fuck all that shit. Don't
See?
tell me how to talk,
Exactly.
bitch.
That's windmilling right
Don't
there.
tell me how to talk, bitch. If you
Do
don't
your
listen here,
thing, Phil. Do
where
your
you
thing,
fucked up
homie.
that
Get
trying to
busy.
tell another grown ass man how to
I just
talk,
need you to
bitch. If
say
I
it
want
with
to
your
cuss
chest.
you
You
out,
sound a
bitch.
little weak.
If I want to high pitch my motherfucking voice, bitch, I'ma do it, nigga. I don't
Pause.
owe you no motherfucking
Pause.
loyalty to talk calm like this. Yes sir, no sir, yes sir, no
Do
sir.
what you want
Nigga,
to do,
fuck
homie.
you, nigga. Fuck you, ghetto intellect. You bitch ass nigga, your shit weak. Ask your question, dog. Why you over here?
You
Get
say,
to the
Lewis?
real, nigga. Now I'm gonna go on mute, little dog. Welcome to the motherfucking troll B sector, biatch.
I was sitting here smoking $60 weed. This nigga screaming at
Man,
the top
don't
of his
nobody
lungs. We
care
got
about
kids
how much
tonight.
you smoking on, nigga. You need to stay on subject, bitch. Talking about, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you smoking on, nigga.
Oh, that clip tickles me every time.
No protection plans.
Woo. If I want to high pitch my voice, I don't want to talk
That's how.
calm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ghetto, what the heck?
Oh, I actually love you and RY, but both you have your own opinions. People assume RY will automatically be biased, but you both bring devil's advocate opinions. We try, you know what I'm
I said
saying?
we
Because
definitely try.
basically, and part of it is I don't want to go the hell off. Yeah, I've been tried and tried and tried and
Yeah.
tried to be me in this fashion right here. But there's gonna be a day. There's no mad day. I'm not holding anything over anybody's heads. But
Hmm.
there is a such thing as I do try to be. I do try to have some coof, but the coof is about to leave the building because
Yeah.
I'm tired of a lot of people. But RNY is always like, hey. She kind of pokes me. I know what you're gonna
Yeah.
say. I know what you're gonna do, or
Hmm.
whatever. But anyway, we are up out of here, y'all. I really do
Yes.
appreciate it. The YouTube streets are YouTube streeting. I'm sure I'll see y'all out here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you coming to the show. I'll see you back tomorrow at 5 o'clock. As you know, I'm looking for content. So somebody do something stupid. Do something stupid. Make it up. Lie. Bring a character that doesn't exist. I don't know. Do something stupid so I can talk about you tomorrow.
Yes,
I
Lord.
really do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate that in advance. Please
Yes, definitely.
do some shit stupid. Because I'm based on talking about y'all stupid motherfuckers. Okay?
Oh.
All right. Thank you, OG Beauty. Thank you, Victoria Dove. All right, y'all.
Thank you, OG
Well, I
Beauty.
actually am going to do an outro because there's no redirect today
Thank you,
because,
Jessica.
Lemon needs to go live. But, wherever you so choose to end up in the YouTube streets, I'll see y'all out there. All right, I'll holler.
And I ain't gotta say a damn thing, but girl, I'm trying to get you. Cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low, and I can give more than the girl, it's true, but I only did one time.